Good evening and welcome to Arkansas Kings football on the Natural State Sports Network. We are here for, I guess this is almost the end of the season as the Kings get ready to make their way into the playoffs. We're here live from the campus of Hendrix University and at Young Wise Memorial Stadium. And we're looking forward to a big ball game here in the Triumph League between your Arkansas Kings and the Pine Bluff Saints. I'm Steve Henson, joined by Tyler Chenault. Tyler, how are you, man?
Hey, man, I'm good. I'm excited to be here. It's been a little while since I've been able to get on the mic. You know, having football outside of fall, something we don't get too often, so I'm ready to go.
Yeah, some spring football, late spring football is different. Now, it almost feels like some October football out there. It's in the 70s. It's low humidity. It's nice, so that should bode well here for this one tonight. But, you know, this is my first game to get to do with the Kings. Our first game we were supposed to do with them got forfeited, unfortunately, so you and I weren't able to be there. So you guys have gotten to hear Chris Gay, Will Stafford, as well as Trip Keeter and Darius Robinson. And now you get to deal with us. But I'm excited. I've been all over basketball and baseball calls over the last couple of months, it seems like. And so to be back here on the gridiron, I'm looking forward to it and looking forward to what should be an exciting football game as you got the number one ranked team in the TFL in the Arkansas Kings, a team that has been absolutely dominant here so far throughout the season. And they are averaging a little over 30 points a game, 132 points on the season, only giving up 20. And Tyler, this is a Pine Bluff Saints team, 1-3. They've scored 2 points all year. We were talking early. They're averaging a half a point a game while giving up 33 a game. And so I'll be interested to see just how things work out. They have a very small roster. You'll see that as not a lot of guys over there on the other side. And obviously a little inept offensively. So we'll see how things go here tonight.
Yeah, it's one of those things where you kind of expect it to get worse as the game goes on, just in regards to numbers. They're going to just run out of guys. Guys are going to get gas because you know they've got the vast majority of their team playing both ways. And like you say, I expect to see fireworks with some scoring from the Kings today.
Yeah, offensively, I think this Kings team, you know, they've really been able to show out throughout the first few weeks of the season. Obviously, at 5-0. And I said 132. I think they're at 182 points. They scored 50 in their last game, which is not reflected on this graphic. But so 182 points through 5 games is pretty impressive, and either way, no matter how you look at it. And so I would expect we'll see an offensive explosion here. 50-0 winners against Northeast Arkansas in their last time out. So I'm intrigued to see just how good this offense is. Like I said, I've not been able to spend a lot of time around this Kings team, and so, but I know, Coach Justin Bowie very excited about this team and what he's been putting together. We were down there talking to him in pregame, and I think he knows just how special of a roster he's been able to put together, and feels like he can compete with a lot of the teams as we start to look forward to playoff time here in just a few weeks, about a month away, I guess. But as we start to look forward to that, I know he's excited about where he'll be able to compete there as well.
Yeah, and I think pregame he said they've given up 1 sack this year, 1 or 2 sacks, and that's something I'm looking forward to watching because, I mean, you look at it in any of these leagues. I mean, NFL people struggle to find good offensive linemen, and that's the biggest thing you see in places like the UFL and everything where they've got skill guys. You can find skill players, but to be able to find offensive linemen and defensive linemen that can really be dominant, that's something that you don't see too often. So I'm excited to kind of see what that looks like here for a team that's done so well on offense and given up a sack all year.
Yeah, and that's something that you and I, when we were down on the field, and then when we came up here, we were watching these guys loosen up and warm up. And I think one of the first things you said is they've got some big dudes on this team, and they do. There are some guys down there that I don't want to run into in any dark alleys anywhere. Is some very large gentlemen down there on the field. And so you probably don't find that too much. I know, we did some Arkansas Punishers games back a few years ago, and you just didn't see it to that level of guys as the Kings make their way out onto the field. And you can see some of the beef as it makes its way out. And we are just about ready for our kickoff here from Young Wise Memorial Stadium in Conway.
Yeah, I mean that we talk about on the high school games, like there's guys down there that look like grown men. Well, you've got grown men on these teams, and they're grown men in size, and some of them are age, obviously older than your high school guys. But you've got some dudes that look like that they're going to stand up to you, and it's going to be hard to get by them.
Hey, you know, it's funny. I was looking. You were talking about that you didn't recognize too many of the names on this roster. I just found one I recognized.
Okay.
A Sylvan Hills guy, Raul Trejo, was a kicker at Sylvan Hills, and also was a kicker for the Punishers. So I do know their kicker, and they're fortunate because, again, you talk about linemen and how difficult that can be to find.
Kicking, yeah.
Kicking can be really difficult, and they've got a good one in Trejo. He's actually a pretty solid kicker. So looks like it's going to be the Saints to get the ball first.
Kings deferred, yeah. They won the toss and deferred because we never pay attention to that. I got lucky that I just noticed it. Yeah, we don't really look at that very well.
We don't. You know, what's going to be great, though, is as we get into high school season, we're going to have live view monitors in front of us like you do. So at least
didn't help any this time.
Unfortunately, I forgot to get the HDMI cable, so Kristen's running back out to the car. But rest of our crew, Will Watkins, of course, on production here tonight. And then on our cameras will be Kristen Henson down on our field cam. And on our main cam will be Emil Warner. I said it right. Yay. And we appreciate those guys. And, of course, Steve Henson and Tyler Chenault here on the call with you. And we appreciate you guys joining us here on the Natural State Sports Network for Arkansas Kings football. And Trejo is about to have this thing teed up and ready to go.
Maybe.
Oh, I think he's trying to get his coaches. Got to get the kids off the field here. So come get your daughter. So we are just about set. So it'll be.
I think.
Oh, that's
looks
okay.
like Russell Reynolds is. I don't see a 99 out there. Maybe he couldn't.
Maybe he just is a place kicker. Maybe he just kicks extra points if he's even here. I don't
see him on a jersey.
Yeah, maybe not.
That's another thing about this league is you're kind of not sure sometimes. I mean, these guys got to work. These guys have full-time jobs and stuff. I mean, it's not just. This is one of those things that they're doing. It's for the love of the game type stuff, and just sometimes. You know, you can have a few guys here and there that just can't make it every once in a while. You
know, we saw some of that when we did the basketball league down in Arkadelphia. Had a lot of fun with that. Hope you guys joined us for some of that. But, you know, they had some of that going on there. I know the first game we were there, I think it was Anton Beard and maybe IJ Reddy. Neither one were able to make it to that game because they had to work. And so,
Anton Beard, I mean, he's coaching at North Little Rock. Yeah, right. So he's got games that he's coaching at. Like, so it's not, they've got, life gets in the way sometimes and stuff like this.
That was a Sunday after basketball.
Yeah. I think IJ was hurt. Now, I'm not sure or maybe Anton was hurt. So kick is away, returnable from the 30 across the 40 and hammered as he gets to the 45-yard line. Fortunate to hold on to the football there.
Looked like close to a clothesline there.
And I'm going to be honest with you. I'm going to have some struggles. Some of their numbers you can see. Some of their numbers are a different color.
It's the old Joe T. Robinson whenever they had the black-on-black numbers.
Yeah.
Just the little gold pinstripe outline was the only thing you could see on their numbers.
They still have some. It's a struggle with Robinson at times. There's some of their games. I know the PA game earlier this year, I was going back watching some film, and it can be difficult. The other thing you're going to find that you're going to notice in this game is, typically numbers are associated with positions. You're not going to see that today. That return, or one of the returners on that, was number 5, which is Deontay. That's what we have. He's a wide receiver cornerback, and he looks like he should be an offensive lineman. So some big dudes in the backfield here as they set up in a shotgun, almost a little bit of a pistol formation here. Oh my gosh, look at the right guard.
And Steve, sometimes you're going to see not even numbers out there.
Yeah, letters as numbers. We got an X. Snap, pitch to the right side across the 40. Now retreats out and to the 45-yard line goes number 39, who is not on our roster.
Had a little bit of speed though. He almost got the edge on us. Who has it chased him out of bounds? 9 chased him out of bounds. Ja'Kalen Jackson for the Kings chased him out of bounds right there, so did good. He let him outside of him, but he was able to get him there, hold him to no gain.
Can you screenshot me that, whatever roster you have, just to make sure it matches up? Because I'm already got some issues.
Hey, you work with it, right?
Well, to your point, though, Tyler, I mean, you may have had somebody that had the different jersey, and they're still at work. They couldn't get on the team bus, so... 2nd and 10 now here for the Saints. And they'll hand this one away left side. Nice seam opens up across the 45 out to the 49-yard line. It'll bring up a third down and about 7.
I know. I saw 52 in there, Courtney Simmons. It ended up with a lot of kings, a lot of gold in there. I couldn't find all of them, but that's the one that I saw picking them up.
I'm assuming our quarterback is 14, Quan Dyson, but his hair, which I normally only have to deal with in women's basketball being an issue to see the numbers. If that is Dyson, his hair is a problem right now for
Covers
jersey
up every inch of it.
Yeah, first few years of doing basketball, that's something that Andy and I ran into all the time, was trying to figure out exactly who was who. And you learned, at least in basketball, you only have 10 people on the floor. And so it's a little easier to figure out. You just started looking at shoes to figure out who was who. So I believe it's Dyson at quarterback here on third down and about 7. And we're going to have a penalty.
Interesting formation. They had old number 5 over here I feel like he's playing tackle, but I can't tell. He looked like he was tackle eligible. They're going to throw it up to number 5.
They show him as a wide receiver and a corner.
Okay. I mean, he was. You could. I guess he didn't have his hand in the dirt, so I guess maybe you could have called him a receiver.
Oh, offsides is the penalty.
Oh man, when
Look
it comes
at
back up,
that.
I'll highlight that next time. That's brand new.
I tell you, you guys have already seen it, obviously, for Kings games going through, but this VMix software is what we're all switching to. And so now Tyler right now is in heaven. He's got his telestrator, things he'll get to play with when we get into the season. They'll hand this one away left side and stacked up at the line of scrimmage, maybe a half yard on the play, and it's going to bring up a 4th down.
Yeah, nothing there. They're just able to build a wall right there. All we've got to figure out with this telestrator is how to get the replays on it so we can go back and we can telestrate replays at the same time too.
Yeah, I think Will has to feed that over, but we'll figure it out as we go. That's what this is for today. So you'll be an expert by the time we get done with summer, especially if this other deal comes through. So 4th down, and we've got a. No, oh, yeah, we got play clock rolling it, and now we got a timeout, I believe.
Well,
Maybe. They're not stopping the clock. Someone fell asleep in the press box next to us. Now they got it at 12:05. It'll be a timeout, Saints. So first timeout here of the evening. And again, appreciate you guys joining us here on the Natural State Sports Network for Arkansas Kings football. And you guys stay tuned to us at the Natural State Sports Network. A lot of things coming as we get rolling through summer. And, of course, as we said earlier, we're talking about on the high school side, that's, the main focus of what we do on our broadcast and, contracts with multiple schools. Currently, the Pulaski County Special School District, Mills, Maumelle, Sylvan Hills, and Robinson. So if you guys are watching, click over there and subscribe to those channels as well.
I've got a replay of that last play if you want to draw it out, how they sealed the edge to keep the offense from gaining yards.
We're going to need about 4 more cameras on the field.
But no, right here, the corner right there does a really good job setting the edge and just making it go out. And then you've got all of the different kings that are coming. But really good. I mean, edges, you'll hear people talk about setting the edge all the time. If you can't set an edge on defense, you're not going to be able to get anything done. So really good by the corner out there.
So punt formation, they fake it. They want to throw it deep. It's going to be picked off at the 23 and tackled immediately as he gets out to the 27-yard, maybe the 28-yard line. And it works as a punt either way, Tyler.
And speaking of X, here is Mr. X for you right there. He's walking away. But we do have a letter out there on the field. I'm told by the producer that it actually is just a Roman numeral, but I don't know about it because then we'd have 2 number 10s.
Yeah, I'm calling him X. It's X all day. I love it. I think it's pretty cool. So 1st and 10 Kings. We'll get to see the offense out for the first time.
Yeah, sorry, I had my mic up.
When's the NFL going to let us? They finally – college is letting us use 0. They're going to ever let us use number or let us use letters. Oh.
Maybe so. Uh-oh. We got some
reinforcements coming. You can't see it on your screen.
Hey, they got 14 on the field right now. We're going to need a penalty. No, really. They snap it, and they did have 2 extra guys. Dropping, looking to throw. Up through the pocket, finds his man. Caught. Tackle broken at the 40, across midfield, 45, 40, inside the 30, and they'll finally drag him down at the 22-yard line. As that was set number 2, I believe, Kamani Gray on the catch and run.
That was, good throw. Just a little curl route right there. Turned around and ran a good route, kind of came back to it. Then he's able to turn on the burners real quick and kind of outrun them down the sideline, broke a couple tackles. But that's that. Those are the fireworks that we were told we should see with this Kings team today, and that's just a quick one play. 50 yards.
Yeah, not a bad start. Is that? I think that who is that at quarterback? I can't see the number.
We got dreads again.
I know it. Snap, looking, throwing quick to the left. Caught inside the 20, 15, 10, 5, and down to the 7-yard line. And another first down for the Kings.
So 9 is C.J. James. That's the quarterback. And then 0, Jamal Mosby was on the reception there.
So Mosby, another Kings first down. You were talking about number zeros. I was looking the other day. Our guy, Nico Davier, who worn 0 ever since I've known him, is out at UCLA now, and they've pushed him back. He's playing some linebacker now at UCLA. So
interesting.
Should be
out there with Nico, right? We got a whole both of the Iamaliavas are out there.
James drops, looking left. Good protection. Now it falls apart. James running across the 10, breaks a tackle inside the 5 as he lowers his shoulder to the 4-yard line to bring up a second down.
And James, he's had a little bit of time. They've gotten the ball out quick on those first 2, but Coach was talking about only giving up 1 sack all year, and I think we kind of just saw a little bit of another reason that that's the case with James being able to use his feet and get out of there and protect himself too.
Give these Kings fans some credit. A good number of folks here in the stands here at Hendrix. So.
They've all got their crowns on. They're handing out crowns at the gate.
Yeah, crowns. Did they go rob a Burger King? So 2nd and goal as James hands it away. First man through and touchdown Kings, but we've got a penalty flag on the field, so we'll wait and see what that is. And Saints clapping as if this is going to be, but now we got Kings raising their hands, and it will be against the Saints.
Legal substitution. They missed that, a few plays ago.
I want to know where they found those guys.
Now, do they count if they don't have a helmet on? Because none of them had a helmet on.
I'm pretty sure that's 2 penalties.
Well, look, see, there's the new fancy thing. Wanted to highlight that as well. We actually get the penalty on the screen.
That's awesome.
That's, top-notch producing over there.
Hey, it was really cool. When we did the Robinson Invitational, we hooked up the radar gun to the VMix, and we had velocity for pitches at one point in time, which was pretty neat.
Probably saw some pretty good ones with some of the guys that were out there throwing.
Yeah, you had a Tennessee commit, not a Tennessee commit at the time, but Ovitello made his appearance and got the job done.
Estes.
So 2nd down, they'll turn it up inside. It was not a touchdown. And so it'll now bring up a 3rd and goal as he is stuffed at the mark this at the 6.
Or they were going for 2, I think, so it was a touchdown.
You're right. Okay, thank you. Yeah.
I was like, where's everybody going if it wasn't?
Well, I still saw 2nd on the marker, and so I didn't even look at the scoreboard, but you're right. So.
The marker was telling us they were going for 2, maybe.
Yeah, maybe so. It's a 2-point play. So 6-0 Kings here with 8:47 to go in the first quarter, and pretty easy drive there on the opening possession for the Kings.
Yeah, there didn't seem to be much stopping them there. But again, as we expected, just pregame, that's what we've seen all year. They've put points up. They've stopped guys. I mean, they've only given up, 20 points? Let me see. You sent me that.
Yeah, 20 points.
Yeah, 20 points over those 4 games. When you don't give up a lot and you score a lot, it's pretty good football. That is the recipe for success, if you will.
You wonder, did Pine Bluff, did the Saints team, make a call over to UCA real quick and say, hey, can we get 3 of your guys? Maybe Hendrix, who knows? Can we get 3 of your guys over here real quick? We need a few more bodies.
We've got jerseys for them. We've got they just got to show up.
I wonder if the reason for going for 2 there has anything to do with no Trejo here today. So,
is X our kicker?
No, I think it's still.
Oh no, X
Reynolds
is just standing by. Okay, Gotcha. It looked like he was about to onside kick it.
So Reynolds, the left-footed kicker, boots this one away, returnable out across the 40, as that is number 1. Let's hope he's on our roster, but he's not.
He's got a different. He's one of the different jerseys. Maybe that we'll see the trend there, that if they have a different jersey on, we might not have them on the roster.
We have at least 3 different jerseys, because 39, 67, and 1.
And then the regular jersey.
And the regular one, yes. We have 4 different types of jerseys out there right now. Let me see. Will sent me something. Let's see if this is any better. Nope, no number 1 on this one either. So we apologize. We'd love to be able to identify each of the men down there on the field. So if you are watching the broadcast and you know who they are, feel free to throw that in the comments. I'll check that here in just a second, and we'll make sure we properly identify these men that are out there banging helmets.
Speaking of jerseys, I will say now the Kings, they look nice.
Yeah.
Now they're looking good.
I'm impressed to this point. I mean, I know when I showed up at War Memorial for what was supposed to be the first game, and got to kind of take a look at they've got a couple different variations. This is a good looking uniform, no doubt. And Tyler, something else that I noticed, and again, we talked about the size in pregame, but there is a massive size difference between these two teams when you just see them coming up and off the field. And
they just got delayed game. Yep. And see, so here's what caused that delayed game. So 80 over here, who looks like he was lining up a tight end, a big dude now. He came out first without a helmet, and I guess he thought somebody else had his helmet. So then he had to go back and he had to get somebody else's helmet. Took him a little bit longer than the 40 seconds that were allotted for him to be able to find that helmet. But he's got one now, and he's about a head taller than everybody that's on that field.
I've seen a few different helmets out there as well. I know, at least at the high school level, you see different helmets. It's the Guardian caps now, but
yeah.
A little bit different. All right, so we'll try first down again. I'll run this one left side, bounces off a man across the 35, over the 40, and he'll get back to the original line of scrimmage, maybe 6 on the play to bring up second down.
Yeah, we've seen so far every play they've ran, they've tried to get outside. Now, technically, yes, they get the corner on you, but you keep making them bounce it outside, and at some point you're going to run out of room. So there's kind of two schools of thought, right? You set a hard edge, make them cut it back to where all your playmakers are, or you keep kicking it out and making them go further and further out, because at some point there's a defender that has never lost out there called the sideline, and as soon as you get to him, you can't go anywhere else.
We've got no play clock going right now, so they're going to spend as much time in the huddle as they want.
It's at 30.
Now it went. Well, it was sitting at 35, unless they just wound it. Do want to make sure we recognize our captains for tonight's game for the Kings: Chris Sykes, Adrian Sparks, Jamario Tate, and Cody Lansdale were your captains out there at the coin flip, which we missed. I'll hand this one away up the middle. No gain on the play. And it'll bring up a third down and a little more than 10.
I saw the end of the coin flip.
It's about all we ever see, every time. I think we're going to be joined by Jesse Davis as well here in just a bit. He's just, I'm not sure I've got a headset that works for him right now. I forgot to bring mine this time. I normally put it in my backpack, and I stuck it in the Roadcaster box after Maumelle signing day yesterday. So, let's say big congrats to those guys that signed from, of course, all across the state. But I'm fairly partial as the voice of the Maumelle Sports Network to our guys over there. 5 guys, 4 signed yesterday. So, this one pitch to the left, good gain here as they get almost to midfield. It'll be stuffed at the 49, falls forward though, and into Kings territory to the 49-yard line, and this will bring up a manageable 4th down if they decide to go for it.
Yeah, that's the most positive yards they've gained so far, and it's a good little run. The only other positive yards we've seen so far is that offsides that we've had. So it's good, getting something going. The Kings just need it. Last time on 4th down, they tried to throw it deep on us. We picked it off. See what they try this time.
I was a little confused again because I knew it was 4th down, but when I looked up, the marker said 2nd. I think he's just falling asleep with it on the 2.
Scoreboard just says 1.
Yeah, they're not giving up down and distance up there. They don't need to. So it'll be 4th down.
Getting loud out in the stands.
You know, I will say this is a beautiful facility. This is one press box I've never been in until today. Now, they could have given us some windows that open. That's about the only thing. The only complaint I would have is that we have no windows that'll open, so we don't get any of that natural atmosphere in here. I think you guys are getting some natural atmosphere. Do we have some sound from the field, Will? No? Okay, just kidding.
No,
I lied.
No.
We don't want her to talk. It's cool.
Oh, another timeout.
That's my job, not hers. She knows this. So timeout Saints. They're second of the half. I can say that now because she's down there.
And she goes back.
That's fine.
She goes back and watches it, or somebody sends it to her.
She can hear everything from Will's headset right now.
So whenever she comes up here at halftime, we all just need to make sure we move.
Yes.
Get out of the way.
No, you need to stay.
No, I'm not getting in the middle of that. I will be out of my seat when you get up here. Don't worry. Nope.
Hey, look, we like to make things entertaining. If that means we have a halftime brawl between husband and wife, we'll film that too. Don't worry.
Bring her camera with her, and I'll man the camera for the halftime entertainment.
Hey, I'm still waiting on your wife to be in the comments. I mean,
she just asked how she could watch
Natural
it.
State Sports. Yeah, it's on the
I
NSS
expect
one.
her to be on it soon, so we'll see there.
As long as you keep some PG-13.
No, that's the best part. Marcus Swan, as I check the comments here, you guys feel free to interact with us in the comments on YouTube.
There she is.
Yep, hey, there's
Shiloh
Shelby.
saying hi.
Hi, Dad.
That wasn't her, though.
Yeah, that was Shiloh. Thank you. Hi, Shiloh.
My kid surprised the heck out of me that he watched us the Maumelle Sylvan Hills baseball game. I got home to tell him the score. He's like, I know, Dad, I watched. I was like,
It's the whole reason you do it, so that you can watch, right?
They'll go for it on 4. Deep throw. Got a man behind, but going to be picked off.
Him.
Great play by the Kings as that one's picked off. Going to be marked at the 12 and maybe banged up on the play. He's trying to get a number here.
9. Yeah.
So that'll be CJ. No, it's going to be Ja'Kalen Jackson, I'm assuming.
Based off of our.
Yeah, because James has the dreads. Jackson does not. So sometimes shoes, sometimes hair is how you figure it out.
I'll tell you what, now 39, he's got some wheels now because he was behind us. If that wasn't underthrown, I mean, they had us right there. I mean, he just kind of leaves him in the dust, and then, 9's able to catch up because it's underthrown, makes a really good play on the ball going up and getting it. And then I don't know if maybe he just fell weird, so he kind of gathering himself before he got up off the ground.
That man knocked the breath out of him. Spent the whole week at work. You're expecting to relax on a Saturday, and you get knocked to the turf. Pitch this one right side. Nice cut. Inside across the 15. Breaks the tackle at the 18. He got hammered at the 20. Wow.
98. Let's see. Hold on. See if it's on this one.
There's your replay of it. That was Tate on the run. Jeff Robinson is 98.
Whew. Took him out. He's coming right here. Whoop, boop.
Nice shot there from Robinson.
Those blind side, those are always your best hits. Those are ones that don't get penalties, right? Because he's got the ball.
Do what? Oh, there's a headset back there. We'll see if we can get it to work. I can't guarantee that one's going to work. Oh, another good hit is out to the 27-yard line. Goes Tate again on the carry. So Jamario Tate, couple of good carries here on this possession.
Now we get it. We get to see the run game for the Kings. Now they threw it on it. They threw it at them first few plays, big chunk plays in the first possession. Now they're gonna say we're gonna dominate you on the ground just like we dominate you in the air.
It should be interesting to see exactly how they decide to go about it. And now they look to pass. James finds his man wide open and chopped down across the 30 at the 33-yard line.
And that was Mosby again, number 0 on the catch. Good tackle. They've tackled well on this possession, better than they did on that first play last possession.
Sorry, we're doing a little bit of
reorganization
in-game work here. We're going to try to get this headset to work. Talk for me, Jesse.
Can you hear me?
Hey, we got Jesse at the moment.
Okay? I think it's going like in and out because I can't hear nothing.
Okay, I think it's the audio. So you're not the talk side, but I think you'll be able to hear. That one tipped on the pass.
Okay.
You're going to be knocked down. Oh, if he's having issues with that? Okay. Yeah.
Okay.
So Jesse Davis joins us. Jesse did some color work with me on the Maumelle Sports Network throughout basketball season, and excited. Now this is your natural environment, though, right?
Yeah.
Football's kind of your natural environment. So
Yeah.
good to have you with us.
Nice to be here. It's good to be here.
So Jesse, we've got some movement going on amongst our amongst our broadcast crews, and so using some of these opportunities as some training. So now James gets the snap. They're going to throw it over the middle, tipped and nearly picked off. It'll fall incomplete. I'm getting a lot from one of these. Not sure. His is just super hot sounding in my ear.
Okay.
Yeah.
Is that better?
Yeah, that's better. Yeah. All right. So 31 seconds left here in our first. 6-0 Kings lead it. It's 4th down and 5. And Tyler, looks like the Kings are going to go for it here.
Yeah, why not? All right, you moved the ball on them so well so far. I mean, you should be able to get those 5 yards.
And again, it's the Saints team averaging a half a point a
ran it?
game.
Oh,
Going
they
to run
ran
it left side. And that has to make a move. Will not. Good tackling. And he's should be down. It wouldn't matter anyway. They're going to chase it down. They're going to keep the play going. They're going to say this is live and a DDT tackle at the 15-yard line. As that is Kamani Gray on the tackle, and now our officials are going to get together and discuss whether this was a fumble, and they're pointing back. I think it's going to come back.
Yeah.
Yeah, it looked like he was down already.
Even if his legs and stuff weren't down, the back of his arm hit the ground and made the ball bounce out. But I think his whole body, I think his arm was the last thing to hit the ground. Here comes, let's wait for the tackle right here.
That's a great tackle. Oh, the suplex. So funny story. In a previous world of work, I did loss prevention for Walmart for several years. And when my first week there, we get this guy. I was at the Baseline store. We get this guy who the lady who was training me. She's like, he's trespassed. He stole before, and he was stealing like a TI-89 calculator or something this time.
Those are
tried
expensive
to
Yeah.
he tried to run out the door from us. And I grabbed him, picked him up, and suplexed him through the doors. Those doors break in, but they're not supposed to break out. And I just crushed it.
Oh, dang.
And so from that day forward, I was known as the belly-to-back suplex guy. And that was my go-to move. If you fought me, we were belly-to-back suplexing for sure.
Nowadays, you're not even allowed to touch anybody.
No,
right?
you just got to say bye. Enjoy
Well,
your
hopefully
free
we got
stuff.
a picture of you.
Yeah, you can't do anything. I got out of that world.
You would have gotten sued nowadays.
Well, that's why they had to do it, because Walmart started killing people. We're going to get a timeout to delay a game here. 4 seconds on the play clock as they're trying to get personnel.
That should be their last time out.
And it is with 15
First quarter's
seconds
not
left in the
over.
first. They're going to be in trouble in the second.
Is that an X jersey I'm looking at?
Yes.
Okay.
It's a Roman numeral.
That's what we're told. I
That's
don't
what Will
know.
down here is telling us.
If it's a Roman numeral, then we have 2 number 10s, and I don't know what I'm supposed to do about that.
Well, now we got a lot of doubles here. Right? So just so you know, our quarterback is C.J. James Jr. number 9. He has the long hair.
Yeah.
And then you got Ja'Kalen Jackson, the safety number 9 on defense.
Okay.
It's 2 different guys.
Yeah, he was the one that caught the pick when I was coming in.
Yeah.
But you can tell by hair. And we were joking about that earlier. Sometimes in basketball, you figure it out by shoes sometimes. And so here we are figuring it out by hair. But again, appreciate you guys joining us. Of course, Jesse Davis, Tyler Chenault, I'm Steve Henson, Will Watkins on production. And so far, so good. Been a good one. And 6-0. And maybe a little lower scoring than I anticipated, Tyler.
Yeah, I think the Kings were expecting in the first quarter, they were expecting to have probably 20 up on the board at this point. But they've chewed some clock on offense. The Saints haven't all, and it's just been kind of one of those things where they scored when they got it the first time.
So pitch this out to 39 and ripped. No, he stays on his feet at the 40. Breaks another tackle. And, well, I wish. Now comes out. And what are we going to rule? We're going to say fumble. Picked up by the Kings across the 45, midfield. And, nice move. Breaks free. That's Jackson across the 30, 20, 15, 10, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Give him 6 as Ja'Kalen Jackson returns the fumble for a touchdown.
That's a crazy play.
I mean, first off, you had 39 for them, made like 4 guys miss, and then coughed it up. Then Ja'Kalen made 4 guys miss, going back the other way. He just held on to the ball.
Tyler, I can't wait to see you illustrate this replay.
Listen, they're moving too fast.
And again, I don't know who 39 is, but give him credit.
Ooh. He got took out. Ooh. He's down on the ground. And he's going to make one guy miss here. This guy's get him out. Ooh. He's going to go away. This guy's going to go away. This guy's going to go away.
Yeah, that's the one that fumbled.
You just start and he's going to get him again. He got him twice.
Did we have a penalty what's this?
Going for 2 now.
We're from.
Oh no, they're
from
kicking
the
it. They must.
15? Oh, we are going to kick
Yeah.
this. Okay.
They haven't put it on the scoreboard, so have they scored?
But did we have a penalty? Or do you normally kick from the 15? Something I didn't know about.
It's an NFL kick.
Oh, that's right. I
So
forget.
we're for all
That's right.
NFL. Okay.
That's right.
All NFL except for the numbers because we do have number X.
Yeah. Do whatever you want. Obviously, judging by the Saints jersey, you can do whatever you want. You know, this reminds me of some Maumelle football, trying to get guys on for the kick.
And we get to warm up.
What do we do?
Was that the real
they
snap?
snapped
Oh,
it.
is that a-
And now they're going to throw it deep. They're going to turn it into a 2-point play. They got it.
That's,
What just happened?
Wait, so is that?
but you got a guy moving towards the line of scrimmage. That's at least got to be illegal motion.
Yeah, I was thinking that looked like an illegal play.
He wasn't set, and he wasn't running sideways. He was running towards the line of scrimmage.
Because number 25 came from the sideline.
This is 2 of the craziest back-to-back
What are we
plays.
doing?
I mean, I don't know if that was designed, but look, Justin, you've been talking to Gus Malzahn or something? Because I don't know who designed that play.
No,
If that
he's
was the
not
design.
happy about it because he threw his papers up
Okay.
after the play.
He's getting
Even
on him
though
down
they
there,
scored.
too. Hey, but either way, it makes up for the missed 2-point conversion on the first drive. So now we're at 14
They're gonna throw
to
a
nothing.
late. They're probably gonna throw a late flag here, though.
I mean, you're right. I'm pretty sure you had.
I mean, he was running on late.
Yeah.
He did. To his credit, he did stop, but we'll wait and see what this call is.
I mean, it's like every single person on the field thought they were getting ready. They were warming up the snap, which you never see a warm up snap for an extra point.
Well, I saw him snap it, and he run up to it, and then he stopped. And I was like, are we still playing?
Okay, so no penalty.
Yeah, no,
All
we're
right.
flipping sides. We've gone to this is now the second quarter. I tell you that. You see a lot of new things. That was a new one between those last 2 plays. That was exciting. Are we going to break here? Are we going to? Okay, we got a quick break. We'll be back with Arkansas Kings football on the National Day Sports Network. All right, welcome back as we got our second quarter kickoff. Slips at the 20. Makes a man miss. Now nowhere to go. Looking for room. Puts a foot in the turf and up to
Slips
the
again.
30-yard line.
Actually got to see a kick that time. We thought we were going to see a kick last play. Man, it's fun. It's a different type of fun than you have on the regular broadcast, right?
Yeah, and I got to say, I mean, that was some of the when we did the Punishers games previously for that group a few years ago. That was my favorite part. You know, obviously, it's a great opportunity for us to kind of hone our skills a little bit, but you're going to see some fun stuff and. It's entertaining to say the least, and now I don't know. Those 2 plays were pretty fun, but I don't know if it'll rival watching them carry guys off the field because they had no stretcher or anything to help anybody. They had 2 linemen just run out and grab a dude, throw him over his shoulder, and run him off the field. And Andy, who can't do play-by-play for anything, he play-by-played that entire event. It was awesome.
That's what he was born for. He was born to play-by-play an injury.
Yes. Anything dumb, he's on it. Surprised he didn't ask to come. I told him we were up here. He's not far. He's just down the road. So, and we may get they're out of timeouts.
We're going to get a delayed game.
I don't know. Coach is standing there unless they've got 4 timeouts we didn't know about. There's
No, there's a flag. And they were 1 guy short, too. So even if they did have a play in.
listen. You have a roster of like 12 guys. How are you short anybody out
Listen,
there right
Steve,
now?
looking out there, I feel like they've added more guys since we saw the last 3 that ran on. Like, they've got like 8 guys over there now. They did not start the game with that many.
Yeah, Jesse, we were was like second play of the game. We're sitting here, and all of a sudden he points. There's 3 guys for the Saints running across the field that just got here. We're like, they've already had an offensive possession. We're 2 plays into the Kings' possession.
We snapped the ball, and they had 14 on the field.
DeMarcus Swan says it's going to get ugly quick. I say it's going to be 40-0 in the first half. We got some work to do to get there. But
New running back. Well, number 1's back there now instead of, what was it, 38, 39?
39, yep. So they'll hand this one away and stuffed up in the
Nowhere to
backfield.
go.
Going to be a loss of about 5 on the play. is
The quarterback pretty big.
he is. Yes. Has anyone seen a number on him yet? I think it's Quan Dyson.
It's hiding behind the hair.
I thought I saw 8 or 9, one of them.
I thought 8 as well, but I do have 8 is listed as a wide receiver, Ty Simmons. 14 is listed as their quarterback, Quan Dyson. So, again, if you are watching and you're in our comments, we love to interact there. So, just let us know if
He
you
definitely looks like a single digit. I don't think there's any way it's 14.
It's not 14. I'm with Jesse. I think it's 8. I caught myself trying to see it a second ago. But right now the sun is peaked out and making it even more difficult to see these numbers the Saints are wearing because it shines a lot. I do love the visor on our left tackle.
Yes.
Yeah. Look, yeah.
Center's got one too.
Yeah, I was going to say, look, the center got one.
Wow.
Look at that.
I can't get over the right guard.
Right
though.
guard, hey.
It's almost like they're trying to hide him. So second down. That was actually a loss of 9 on the play. So it'll be second down and
Another
19
delay
and a
game.
delay a game. Will back us up 5 more. So it'll be second down and somewhere in the range of 24 or 25.
Now we're going to get a substitution.
They're going to mark this at the 22, so it makes it 30, 20. I can't add. They're inside the 20. They're at the 17,
Nope.
sorry.
18,
25 yards.
The 2 subs are going back out.
They changed their mind. 39 is not going to be allowed back on the field.
39's their best player right now. He just had to fumble, but he made 4 guys miss before he did.
And then got juked on the tackle. But
Hey, well, he's a running back, not a linebacker.
So roll this one right. Looking to throw. Got hit as he throws. And probably fortunate he did.
It's definitely an 8. I saw it that time when he was getting ready to throw.
Well, 8 is Ty Simmons, and he's listed as a wide receiver, and that would make sense as to why he threw that one short earlier on what should have been a touchdown to 39. But if it is their actual quarterback, that's Quan Dyson. So. She should ask that in the comments.
We don't need to be a part of that. Yeah, here, no, I got you.
Are they reading an iPad in the huddle? Like, what's taking so long? 10 on the play clock as they break the huddle here.
Oh,
2, 1, and
delay a game.
they're going to give it away.
Why not? Let him play
Yeah,
it.
they're going to let him play that.
Oh,
Slip,
no.
stays on his feet. Trying to find somebody. Simmons
Oh,
hammered, ball's out. And let's see. What are they going to rule here?
Fumble or incomplete?
I think
Incomplete.
they're calling it incomplete. It went forward.
We had a lineman that about caught it.
Either way, it's
4th and forever.
Where are we at? They're going to be marked at the 11, so it'll be 4th and 30.
You think they actually punt this one this time?
Can they punt it?
I mean, you know what? Throwing a pick 30
It's
yards
worked out better.
downfield is it's practically a punt.
And they're going to bring the punter on,
Yeah.
so. And I believe
That's X back
Is
there.
that X? Okay.
Yep. X has the Superman socks. He's your type
And
of guy.
blocked.
Oh.
This one blocked and going to be falling on here by the Saints and
No,
still
no.
loose. I don't know.
Covered in the end zone. Touchdown Saints
See what they rule.
or on the
And
one.
it'll be Kings football at the 1 yard line after the block punt.
I think it might be the 1 inch line.
And if they'd stop the clock, then we might get to 40-0. But hey, there we go. About 10 seconds late. But 10:44 to go here in our first half. And now after the block punt, it couldn't get any closer here. They are
I
about
told you,
an
it's the
inch
inch
away.
line.
You take a look here at the block. Couldn't tell who got in there and got it. I'm a little disappointed. I was ready for X to get a return there, but
I think, I don't know, 58 or something maybe. It looked like he was laying on the ground. He had too much glare on his gold.
so first and goal, Kings.
Tush push?
No.
It's not outlawed in the NFL yet, so we can still do it.
Lord have mercy, though. 23
Number
in
20.
the backfield. Don
23 is pretty big as hell.
Grown men. I'm telling you, that's-
Bone.
Bone, the last name Bone. Like, come on now.
James, and they'll give it to Bone. We've got a flag on the play. Bone
Nobody-
scores, but
Nobody was going to get in his way.
no. And so touchdown's the call. We're going to get a substitution penalty on the Saints, I believe. Touchdown's good. So count the score. Touchdown for Mr. Bone. And it is now 20-0 with 10:38 left in our first half.
Touchdown. Yeah, I heard that one. It's the first crowd/PA noise I've heard so far.
I think we're hearing it down the hall, to be honest.
But the thing is, you got to get Steve to be quiet long enough to be able to hear anything else. And that's where you run into issues.
That doesn't happen. Does not happen.
I think there's been a Mom L game that I've maybe said like 5 words the whole time, and nobody ever noticed any quiet time.
Listen, I tried to do better this year. Now that I have a color commentator who speaks.
What are you saying about Andy?
Coherently. I love Andy, but he doesn't speak coherently often. So we're going to try the extra point. Kick is not even close as that one rolls and falling on at the 1. And
I mean, once it passed the line of scrimmage, it was a missed kick, and once it hit the ground.
Again, we can't hear, so if there was a whistle, we didn't know, but everybody kept playing, kind of like they were continuing the play. But either way, extra point, no good. With 10:38 left in the first half, Kings 20-0 over the Saints out of Pine Bluff.
I guess if you catch it in the air, you can kick 6 it, right? But I don't know if it's an extra point though. Is that dead? I think
it's dead after extra point.
We've never seen an extra point land out of the end zone in the NFL, so we don't really know what happens in that instance. Maybe that was a bad hold because he's gotten a hold of a couple of these kickoffs, and I mean he can make it. He could. That was in makeable range for sure.
Yeah, what are we? We're at 31 yards from where he put it down. So yeah, I mean he's kicking from the 35. They've been returning from around the 30, 35. So yeah, I think should have been within his range. That kick just never got in the air. To your point, I think you're right, Tyler. I think it was a whole
and
situation.
Really because the way it came off his foot, it looked like it was a spiral. It looked like it was thrown from back there.
Maybe they did. Maybe we missed it. So ready to kick this one off is, I don't know, that one kind of similar. Returnable from the 32, across the 40, breaks the tackle. 45, midfield, big
He
hit.
bowled over a guy that time.
And the Saints will start this drive in Kings territory with 10:28 to go in the half.
Let's think about you got guys that they're running hard, right? I mean, you got guys out here they're just trying to run over a dude. You're either gonna run through a guy or you're gonna make a guy spin a circle like we saw earlier.
There's a good block on that too, on the kind of the backside of the play from the Saints. So Saints may be a little undermanned in terms of numbers and size, but they're definitely still playing with a lot of effort out there right now.
I thought Do Not Disturb was turned on this thing. I've gotten all kinds of Discord messages. There it is.
I told you, just don't read them and
don't worry. I didn't look. I didn't care what any of those things were saying.
Don't look at the pictures either. Oh gosh. I mean,
halftime.
You know the Andy story when his fiance was sending him pictures in the middle of a game while I was doing the post game, and I took his phone for stats. And I see a message: "Do not open in public." I was like, "Oh, Andy, take this back." Dude's face was about as red as you could get. I was like,
"Hey, at least he got the warning. Had he not been given the warning, I mean,
no telling what might happen."
And maybe you would have had the press box camera on whenever you opened.
Well, AAA wouldn't like that at all.
Oh, delay game. Man,
shocker.
That sucks.
So, 5-yard penalty here. 10:28 to go again here in our first half. It's been all Kings. A slow start, but Kings have started to turn it on here they've got a fumble recovery off of one of the wilder plays you may ever see for 6, and then a blocked punt. They scored then on the following play from a yard out with Don Bone. So Ja'Kalen Jackson's been the star of the first half with an interception as well as a fumble return for a touchdown. So snap to who I believe is Simmons. He puts the ball up, throws to nobody but a King over there on the sideline. And
what is on the ground over there?
I don't know.
Somebody's going to trip over.
broken leg is what's over there if they don't move it.
That's why one of the golden rules is you never leave your helmet on the ground. Now that they've got a football on the ground, that's just like you don't break an ankle running over there.
Well, but typically in any normal football game, that entire section will be lined with players.
Yeah.
That's true.
I've never looked at chains on the opposite side of the field and not seen a team between them. So, again, Triumph Football League, and obviously, to your point you made earlier, Tyler, a lot of guys may be working different things when you start thinking of roster construction, and obviously there's a lot of teams in the Arkansas area, so I can't imagine there's a lot of guys to pull from around the state once you start filling rosters with 30-plus guys. So, Simmons throws, that's a fumble.
It was going to be a double pass.
And
Old number 0, he's going to show up in your camera. No, where is he? There he is, right there. He was by himself running for that. That would have been a very long throw because they were throwing it this way, and he was running on the opposite end. That may have been another pick had that one been completed or whatever you want to call it since it was backwards.
Well, I'm going to tell you, a break for the Saints because that should have been ruled a fumble, and instead it's going to be ruled an incomplete pass. So it'll be 3rd down and 15 here for the Saints.
It was at least designed to be thrown backwards.
Yeah, I thought it was backwards from the line of scrimmage, but I think our press box crew has decided to have mercy on the Saints. They're not running the play clock this possession.
We've seen enough delayed games, they said.
And now we got some conversation between our officials, probably talking about the fact. There it goes, 30 seconds now. So Simmons, high snap, and he is balled over. Ball comes out, and lineman for the Saints is going to fall on it. Oh, boy. Maybe that's why Quan didn't show up.
Listen, you had all these guys lined up on the line of scrimmage right here, and sometimes some of the guys will back up. No, not one of them backed up. Everybody went. One did. He made the touch and go. Well, I mean, you had 4 guys that weren't touched.
They just olayed them.
You put all those guys, you put all those numbers up there, offensive linemen get confused, who's going to block this guy, and you're going to have a couple guys that end up, well, I thought you were going to block him. No, that was your guy. Well, nobody got him.
So 4th down, and I'm not even going to try to add this one. So I got 50. That's blocked.
No, it's not.
Oh, that's just a bad kick.
Blocked.
And now this is a flying football. It pops up in the air, caught by the Saints. He throws it forward. That's not allowed. Picked up at the 10 and dumped it to 12. I don't know what I'm watching. What just happened?
I thought he kicked it backwards, but it flew a couple yards forward.
What are we going to get? Safety is the call.
Because he threw the illegal forward pass in the end zone. So I thought he goes straight up.
It did.
He goes out of the camera. And then no, that's what I said. Steve said blocked. I said, no, it didn't. It didn't get blocked. Somebody, I don't want it anymore.
So the ruling on the field is going to be a safety. And with 8:50 to go in the first half, it's 22-0 Kings, and the Saints getting ready to kick it away back to the Kings here.
Let's see, we're about to have 2 17s on the field at the same time.
Can't do that.
Oh, that's a 0 as well?
There's a 0. You got a 0, you got a 0, you got an X, you got a 10, you got 2 17s on the field right now.
Oh, man.
You got 0 dancing. Y'all caught a glimpse of that on the camera.
See head coach Justin Bowie there on the sideline, team owner as well. And Justin in pregame, really excited about the direction of this program, and for good reason. Again, when you look down there in the field, this is a team that they look like a football team. I mean, they've got some dudes down there, some really big dudes, and some athletes. So should be interesting as we continue throughout the season. Obviously, we'll have one more game here on the Natural State Sports Network. That'll be on May 31st. And so I think that's actually been a change in the schedule. The team they were supposed to play has dropped out of the league. And let's see. I'll go back and I'll let you know for sure.
So they got the safety and they moved them back on the kickoff as well?
They're getting all kinds of penalties.
Oh, no,
called
it's a
on.
safety. Never mind. It's a safety, so they're kicking from. Yeah,
free
okay.
kick from the 20.
But why are we so far back?
I don't know.
You still only have to be 10 yards from the ball if it's a safety or not.
So line drive kick, caught. Nope, not caught. Bobbled, picked up at the 46. Cuts across the field.
look at his own guy.
Man. And oh my gosh, 2 Saints collide as well. Pyle's still not down. Now the whistles blow at the 36-yard line, as that was Orlando Robinson on the return.
Caught, not caught.
Even your wife's in the comments covering her eyes.
Yeah, let's come on now. We don't need any of that.
Look, here's the thing, and this is what I learned, guys, when we were doing games at this level before. You're going to see some good football. You will. But you're coming for the entertainment value. Like, I think that's the greatest part is, like, you're watching for the entertainment value because you're going to see things in these games that you're not going to see anywhere else.
Do they have more than 11 on the field again?
Probably.
Yep.
Yeah.
Snap. They want to go deep. Throw. Oh, my gosh. Wide open is Kamani Gray. Give him 6 as Gray scores.
You had at least 14 guys on the field, and not one of them covered X.
Oh, was that X? I'm sorry.
That was
Bobo
X.
Smith on the touchdown. I apologize. And so Bobo Smith, no.
Decline.
Okay, penalty decline. Touchdown count. So give him 6 as Bobo Smith scores on the 36-yard touchdown pass, and it's now 28-0 with 8:34 to go in the first half.
I mean, if you're going to play with extra guys on defense, you
They
should
have
at least
13
cover
guys.
everybody.
Yeah, it's 13 guys on the field.
There's 13. There's still more than 11.
Oh, man.
No, is he? No, just go off. Just go. Yeah, go ahead. No, here comes.
I don't even think they could bring Bashil Shabazz back and help this.
Oh, now we're adding another one.
Yeah, it's still 13.
Oh, my gosh. There's too many on. They'll snap it, hand it away. Across the 5, a nice cut, and stumbles his way in for 2. And with 8:34 to go in the first half, Kings poured it on, 30-0.
Hey, you want to talk about offensive prowess? You're on offense playing against 14 guys, 13 guys on defense, and you're still scoring? I mean, come on now. Electric.
That was, let's see, Terrell Leharis on the 2-point conversion.
Leharis.
Appreciate you, Mr. Dope Walker. And says we're killing it, fellas. So
Hey, listen, every time.
Not us.
do I?
I think they're talking about the players.
No,
Nah, it's talking about us.
no.
It's in the comments. It's about us.
Talk about us. The players can't see this, so it can't be about them. Yeah, no.
Oh, man. So the Kings ready to kick this one away. And, again, we knew that there would be some ineptitude in the Saints offense. Again, Jesse, you may have missed it, but this is a Saints team that's averaging a half a point per game on the season.
Oh,
Not bad.
They're only this one kicked straight up in the air. No fair catches
To
here.
the quarterback.
yeah, it's the quarterback.
26, who's also a wide receiver. I don't know. Saints hogtied down at the 34-yard line. That's where the Saints will start this possession.
He's better off
8?
just taking a knee right there instead of what he did.
He got those abs out.
That's that one I call fair catching in NCAA football. Fair catch. Don't hit me.
There's a 6. I can't tell if it's folded up or not.
But here's the best part of that
And
stat,
his hair's
Jesse.
in the way.
So they've scored. They've scored 2 points all season.
All season?
They've won one game. 2-0. Legitimately, a lot of forfeit 2-0. They legitimately got a safety and
that's
won
it.
2-0.
So
That's all that happened in the game.
They're not the lowest scoring team in the
Oh,
league. They're not the lowest scoring team in the league. Now they
0.5.
they are tied for the
0.6
lowest
technically.
scoring offense, but not the lowest scoring team
so it's somebody that hasn't scored all
at
year.
all. Yeah, that's the team that they beat 2-0.
Yeah, the team that didn't show up to play the Kings in week 1. So in the
Here you
first
go.
game.
Here's your standings: the Arkansas Tigers,
Oh,
0,
okay.
But they've only given up 28 points, so they're a defensive juggernaut.
It's because they haven't played anybody. They've forfeited every game. So they're only getting 2 points a game given up. So Simmons and the Saints offense back out on the field. And he's got two running backs to
What?
each side.
Wait.
Two guys go. What
And
in
now
the
nobody-
world? Now we got penalty. I don't know what just happened. Simmons now whistles stop the play.
He had two guys running through him in motion, and he didn't give it to either of them. He still kept. He had two options.
Held the ball. They're like, nobody. Okay, I'll take it.
And I'm trying to figure out what formation we're running. I hadn't figured it out yet.
It's that new formation. He's trying to get seen.
Is that
You did drop Gus Malzahn's name earlier.
is that the right tackle with number 5? Am I-
No, he's a wide receiver.
He's listed, but he lines up at right tackle every play.
He's just eligible every play.
I've not seen him go out for a pass yet.
I wish we had live stats because I got to believe the Saints are somewhere in the negative 50 range right now. So it's 1st and 15.
Listen, we have an offensive lineman that's number 15.
Yeah. The Kings look like they're about to bring pressure. The ball, they bounce it back. Oh, Lord, that one's over the head of the intended receiver, out of bounds at the 20-yard line. And we'll see if they get that same break. Nope, looks like they're going to move the sticks back, and they...
Don't know.
No, they're going to be
Don't
incomplete pass. So it'll be incomplete. So 2nd and 15 from the 30. Make it to 29.
I like the idea. They were trying to get a little wide receiver screen out there, spread it out a little bit. The ball's got to land in the field of play to be caught.
Ball sailed on him a little bit.
I think they just need to hand the ball off because they haven't connected on their pass. 6 throws?
A pass.
You know,
They haven't connected on a pass.
they opened the game handing it to 39 until he fumbled on that play. And so
I'm telling you, he's still their best player. You still got to give him the ball. That's just one fumble.
I don't know that I've seen him on
Is
offense
he
since.
even out there
I
still?
don't think so.
Oh, no, there he is. He's behind the stick. He's behind the down
Oh, yeah,
marker.
he's high.
Wait, no, that's not him. That's 60-something.
That's Simmons pump fake. Oh, I don't know what that was. Simmons pump fake to nobody, throws it over the middle, too high, picked
Oh,
off.
that's
Going to
third
be
pick.
intercepted by Jackson, his 3rd of the game. Jackson back across the 40, a huge block in front of him.
Oh.
20, 15, 10,
Oh,
5, 4, 3, 2, 1,
Yeah.
give him 6.
Not a touchdown,
As
though.
Jalen Jackson scores, but we got
my
bodies on the
God.
turf. Wow.
Wait, why 39 just dap him up?
39's trying to be a king after this game.
39 said, thanks for taking the dude out. I like him. And not to make light of an injury, we do have guys down at the 31. Those were the guys that were hit with that big
I
block.
think it's just one.
So we're going to get a personal foul. And actually, they called it targeting. I think that's what that call was. Tyler, what's this one?
You can't go to video review. Yeah.
Yeah.
You can't go to video review in the. I forgot the name. Ooh, 39.
39
I'm telling
took
you.
flight.
9 took flight to go up for it. It's coming in right here.
Damn. Oh, my God.
That wasn't targeting, though.
Crackback
It was a
block,
crackback, but it wasn't. Maybe that's what this
Yeah.
is.
I
I
think
don't
that's
know.
what that is. Yeah, targeting's
You
just
hit
to
your
the
head.
yeah.
Yeah. We're professionals here.
Look, I've been doing basketball and baseball for the last several months. Every
There
time,
you go. He's up.
every time I thought I was done with basketball, we had another one to do. So
Tell you what, 9 climbed the ladder now to pick that ball off, too.
yeah, great play on the overthrown ball. And again, if someone can correct me if they do know, and I am wrong, but I have Simmons as the current quarterback for the Saints. But he's listed as a wide receiver. So
9's getting to throw shirts up in the stands, too, now. A man of the people.
hey, listen, Doe Walker, you don't need that vest here. This is a Christian community here up in in Conway on the campus of Hendrix
News
University.
ain't felt like it the past couple of weeks.
That's true, but yeah, just stay away from those parks. But here at Young Wise Memorial
Well, no,
Stadium,
UCA was
that's
another
right. Well,
one.
but
yeah.
wasn't that tied to the? I think that was tied to the deal that happened at the park.
I don't know enough about it. All I know is
because neither one of them were even students that
They
got
were back to
involved.
back.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Doe Walker says Saints fire your coach tomorrow. You saying leave him off that tour bus on the way home?
My question is it like the Kings where the coach is the owner?
Maybe not. I don't know.
Jerry Jones type stuff going on?
Their website doesn't even have a head coach listed. They have
Mhm.
coordinators, but no head coach.
I only see one coach.
But I've only seen the guy in red. That's it. I haven't.
Maybe playing too. Like,
They may be at work too now.
That's true.
The coaches got to work.
watching the stream, say, hey, run this.
Yeah.
If he's done that, we had made him very happy, unfortunately.
All right, so 1st and 10 now for the Kings. 8:02 to go, and that 40-0. Probably the prediction is starting to look.
Hey, X is at quarterback.
Oh, look at all this. We got a double
there's
reverse.
CJ.
James going to keep it. Breaking tackles. Still looking upfield, though. Putting on some moves. Stiff arm across the 40.
Oh, there's another one. You about to get it. Yeah, you got lucky.
He pulled up. Nice. Apologizing to the guy.
Was that even the guy he hit? I don't even know if that was the same guy.
So after all of the razzle-dazzle, James just gets out to the 41-yard line and bring up a 2nd down and 7.
If there's one guy on this team you're not going to sneak in at quarterback and let people know nothing's going on, is the guy who don't even have a number on his shirt. They're going to notice that he's at quarterback now.
What does they say? X marks the spot.
And here's why. Right here is why he was so open last time. He's walking over here and standing next to the sideline and hoping nobody notices him.
Yeah.
He's done. I've noticed him do it like 3 or 4 times. It has to be while he was wide open that last touchdown.
We've got guys well outside the hash. I mean, got receivers lined up all the way on the sideline just about here. Floating snap back to James. Pumps, takes off across the 40, 35, breaking free down to the 30-yard line. That'll be enough for a Kings 1st down.
Shoestring tackle.
Is it a mercy rule in semi-pro?
Yeah, they'll have a running clock 2nd half, right?
Okay.
Will, do you know that? Okay, never mind. Maybe. I don't know.
Everybody
Make sure it happens.
if we're NFL rules, no, you ain't got a running clock ever.
Yeah.
I mean, Coach Bowie did say that if they're up 50-0 at the half, he's just going to watch the 2nd half from his truck. And
Yeah, and
so
he's going to let
the other guy down there.
the assistant head coach, I
yeah.
think is what his shirt says, call the plays. And he said he's going to call all verticals every play.
Yeah.
So.
Stick around for the 2nd half. Couldn't get excited. James in the shotgun gets the snap looking left. He'll throw that way. Dropped at the 20. And bring up 2nd down and 10.
You got the straps down there, baby.
From this, was it from the safety who wasn't even on the play?
No, 7, the linebacker, I think. He may be a safety, I don't know, but he's the one that gave the straps.
Yeah, I know being a former DB, I just love when they do the straps, even if it's like an overthrow.
Right.
A drop pass, like you were 10 yards away from the guy. You didn't do nothing.
You threw that ball 10 yards
Incomplete,
into the
though.
stands. I did it. 6:06 here as James looks to get the snap. He'll hand this one away. Big haul, huge block by the left tackle inside the 20 and pushed out of bounds at around the 15-yard line. We'll see where they spot it.
Who is 21? I ain't seen that. Oh,
That's Le Harris. Hopefully I'm saying that right.
I read it Heresy, and I don't know that.
I take pride in getting names right.
It sounds a little too biblical.
So, it looks fancy enough to be Le Harris, so that's what I'm going with.
He ran, and I tell you what, he ran. It looked like he looked good running the ball now.
So 1st and 10 now, and they do spot it right at the 15-yard line. James, Le Harris blocking, throws it left side, caught, and maybe dragged down by a face mask.
On number 39, he made that's a good tackle.
I told 39 is their best player on that side team. That's why he's dapping folks up. He's trying to be a king next. They do trades.
I'm about to say, you got trades or free agents?
Trade deadline passed yet?
Hey, that league, the basketball league, we did the Truth Basketball League, had free agency and everything.
Oh, for real?
I mean, what are you gonna do? Yeah.
Which now, it's a steep buy-in for that league. And then I think I can't remember what the payout was, but there's some money being paid out in that league. It was fun to watch. Now pitch this one right side. Le Harris off of a good block on the edge. 10, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Give him 6 as the Kings score again and extend their lead to 36
putting the crown on,
to
baby.
nothing.
Oh, now he's riding a pony.
That's like
Man, how many different things he gonna do?
He hit every button on the PlayStation controller after that one to get every celebration in.
That's a tall kid to play running back. I remember the old Jalen Hurd from Tennessee back when,
yeah.
he's like 6'3". You don't see tall running backs anymore. That's a good run. Untouched, good blocking.
They'll go for 2. James,
Great celebrations.
Le Harris in the backfield. I hope that's right because I have fun saying it. James left side throws pick. This one intercepted and falls down.
Got to be an athlete.
They were about to get their 2 points anyway. And so with
We're going
4:40
to double their scoring output for the entire year.
I was about to say, I think we all assumed it was a safety. Maybe that was the same thing. Maybe that's how they got their
That
team.
you are correct.
So-
You are correct. Coach Bowie said it was a
Did
safety.
he say? Okay.
I think that's where we got that.
So 4:47 to go in the first half here on the Natural State Sports Network as your Arkansas Kings continue to pour it on the Pine Bluff Saints, 36-0. And again, it's been entertaining to say the least, fellas.
Hey, that's what you're here for, right? That's what
Absolutely.
you're here for. All right, I want to give credit. I just saw that replay, number 98. He's going to watch him in the background. Look at him running now. He about chased him down right here. He was for a big boy chasing after Le Haris right there. I love the effort.
Hey,
I love the effort. And here's all
Yes, there's
7
the
of the dances.
That's good stuff. Good job there by our camera folks as well. Again,
Yeah, you got to get some brownie points because you're in trouble when she gets up here. You better be nice. Uh-huh.
this one line drive kick.
Oh,
Through the legs. Uh-oh. This
Ole.
one inside the 10, going to be picked up and in trouble at the 6. Retreats to the 5 and going to be drugged down at
Just
the
hang on, man. Just hang
5-yard
on.
line. Goodness gracious.
just hang on. That dude is
Yeah, he
man.
fired up.
He's a little guy. That's what I'm talking about. Look at that effort. That's the
30?
smallest guy on it. No, 0-0.
Oh, double. Okay. That's Chris Sykes on the play, one of the captains tonight.
Yes, sir.
And so 1st and 10 now as this Saints offense will make its way back out onto the field.
Safety. I'm calling it. 5 yards? Yeah, ain't no way. We're gonna lose. They've lost 5 yards every first down of the game.
I'm going big man touchdown on a scoop and score here.
Which one? Which big man? Who's
The
that? Who's that
58 in the
nose?
middle?
Yeah.
I think that's right.
I don't know that it'll be a
52.
scoop and score. It may be a fall on the ball and score.
May just pick up the quarterback, rip it out of his hand, and carry them both into the end zone.
I'm gonna go Jackson another pick 6.
I mean,
Jeez,
he's
all
had a
but
game.
what? All but one possession has ended with a Jackson turnover.
I'm going to call their first completed pass of the day.
Whoa, that is the longest odds of anything that we've mentioned so far.
Let's get Saracen on that one.
The longest 95 yards.
You know what? I'm changing my pick. I'm going with Lansdale, 15. That's just a touchdown scoring number anyway. So
He's coming off the edge over
yeah,
here
he
now.
is. That's scary. Snap, handed away, and somehow finds his way out of the end zone. They'll lose a yard on the play back to the 4.
Well, I was the closest to being right? Negative play.
You know, I will say, and this may ruffle some feathers, but
Oh, man.
I will say it is a lot of fun to see a Saints team getting hammered like this. So.
Hey, now they just lost their quarterback too. Now, man?
Go get Aaron Rodgers. He's available.
Maybe that's what Aaron's been waiting on
Maybe
this whole
so.
time. He knew something we didn't. He knew Derek was done.
I mean, I think it'd do Rodgers some good to play indoors.
I think it'd do Rodgers some good to retire.
Well,
he joined
yeah.
Derek. Needs to join Derek Carr. You jump on that train.
So 3:40 to go in our first half. As the Saints, I believe Simmons again.
Oh, there it
There's
is.
your safety. Stacked up in the end zone, and let's see.
16.
And it will be still waiting on
Yeah,
the official
this guy
call.
down here called it. Yeah. Oh no!
Oh, they're
He
going to give him a
called third
break. They're going
down.
to say, yeah, they're going to say third down from inside the 1.
Can I do a .5?
So now,
It is 0.5. Third and 14.5. Oh, 0.9.
there you
Oh,
go.
9.
For those of you who love it, who like specifics, we can even put meters in there if we need to. I mean, geez,
In case anybody's on the
inches,
metric system.
whatever you need. You Canadians watching us.
We're the only country in the entire world that doesn't use the metric system.
That's why we're great, right?
That's why we're something.
There you go, 33 meters.
Oh gosh, 33 meters. And
3 meters equal to
who's the
15 yards.
quarterback right now? Are they going to punt on third down?
Why not?
Oh boy, look
they
out!
ran
Here
it.
they come. They go direct snap. They will get it out of the end zone,
Oh my gosh, that's a big man that just landed on top of him.
and so it'll bring up a fourth down.
That can't be comfortable.
Man,
Call a timeout. They're trying to get one more on the board before halftime.
absolutely.
He was trying to get to 50, so I guess
can't-
onside kick after you scored another one.
You can't take them with you. You might as well use them.
Could have gave them to the Saints.
They need them. Used all theirs in the first quarter. So again, 2:27 in the first half. You're watching Arkansas Kings football on the Natural State Sports Network. Jesse Davis, Tyler Chenault, I'm Steve Henson. And once again, we appreciate you guys joining us. Do us a favor, go over and hit those subscribe buttons on all of our network channels, the Sylvan Hills, Maumelle, Mills, Robinson Sports Networks. And you know what? We have at least one additional oh boy, Hog's getting hammered. We do have one new network that's just around the corner. And hopefully we'll be able to announce that by the end of next week. So, and excited to have that one as well. You guys will be excited if you're a high school football fan. So,
And if you're not, then I don't know why you're still listening.
yeah, right.
Don't leave, though. We love our viewers.
No, please hang around. All 31 of you, please.
But I bet you all of y'all like high school football. Except for Shelby, if she's still watching, she could care less.
She just likes to watch to make fun of us. So they added some time to the clock. 2:27. Well, they get this kick. Oh boy!
Oh, it
Straight
went
up.
it forward.
Oh wow! Return.
Touchdown.
Oh boy!
Touchdown.
Where's
There's
everybody
nobody
at?
over.
Team
Oh!
4, 3, 2, 1. Give him
No,
6.
no
God.
flag.
He's holding on to it.
Is he gonna drop?
Oh wow!
It came
Threw
in
it from way
from
over there. Oh man!
I mean, it was either a crackback or a
It
block
is.
in the back. It's both.
Well, and the funny part is I think all of our officials except for one were on the same page. They were all like, you know
We're
what?
not even gonna do
We
it.
want to get this game
Right
over
over
with.
here.
But this guy way over here said, "Nuh-uh, we calling it right." And he threw that flag from about 40 yards away.
He's trying to get some high school games next year.
Yes, he is. So take the points off the board as the Kings make it a little more difficult on themselves.
But still, we have 3,642 points.
Oh my gosh. No, okay, fix that. Even production suffering.
At that point, they could call the game, right? Like, there's no.
I would hope so.
If you're up by 3,000,
Sully might want to do a story on that one. That'd be interesting. Now, you know I'm sending that one straight to him.
I'm available for an interview.
We have multiple dreads in the backfield. Nope, now they've moved it. James is your quarterback. I believe that's Tate to his left. Motion man, they give it away to Mosby. Mosby gets the corner inside the 10. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Give him 6 as Jamal Mosby scores the Kings touchdown here with 2:10 left in the first half.
Mosby had like 2 or 3 lead blockers out there that I don't think he needed any of.
I think they gave him the ball so he can get the touchdown since he didn't get it for the punt return.
Maybe so, yeah.
Yeah.
Great job there by Coach Bowie and rewarding his guy. And so it is now 42-0. So we have exceeded the pregame prediction of 40-0 at half.
And we still got 2 minutes left. We got more than enough time for another possession.
Dope Walker says, we got enough time for 2 or 3 more possessions. What you talking about? Wait, this is gone. Dope Walker says, that's the smallest right guard I've ever seen. When you can't hardly see him. James pump fakes, scrambles away from pressure, throws, got his man caught. And look at that as Mosby, all 8 on this drive as he gets the touchdown and the 2-point conversion. And it's 44-0 Kings as they continue to dominate the Triumph Football League here on the campus of Hendrix University at Young Wise Memorial Stadium.
You have some big time blocking out here by the wide receiver. He just said, "Buddy, I'm just going to take you." He almost Michael Orred that and took him back to the bus.
I wonder if those 3 guys that showed up later just going to get back on the bus.
I would assume they didn't come on the bus because they were late. They probably missed the bus.
Judging by Billy Ashley's laughing emojis, I think he's enjoying the commentary here today.
Why wouldn't you?
Look, we bring several different styles of people across our networks, and obviously you guys now this is your third introduction to a different crew. You've had Chris Gay and Will Stafford. I'm not real sure where they're going to be with us next year. I have a really good idea if things work out, but they may be at Robinson. They may be across the river. We'll see what happens. And then what in the world? There is a nasty foot right next to me right now. That's why I don't want to sit next to you, Will. Then, of course, you had the Exit 3 boys and Darius Robinson, Trip Keeter here with you on the last one. And now you get to with the Mills Sports Network. And then, of course, myself, Tyler Chenault, Jesse Davis. We're all part of the OG.
Hey.
Oh, my gosh, what a hit.
Holy.
The OG Maumelle Sports Network. Now you're kicking me, bro. What is wrong with you over here? Wake up over there, Will.
Oh, fights. Fight.
Oh, here it goes.
Fight. Is that X? No, that's not X. Who's that?
Is that our quarterback? No. I can't tell.
Six?
Oh,
Six?
that's Mosby, isn't it?
No. 6 or 8, I can't tell because he's still got his abs out.
And it's
so it's
shining too
numbers
much.
and it's
I think it's
folded
6,
up on
yeah.
itself.
Jackson. It's either Jackson Davis or Bernard Lowry. And since the defense is out there.
And he's got the dreads, so we can't see it on his back. There are more dreads on this football field than I have ever seen in my entire life
There's
on a football field.
So I'm thinking that was actually Jackson Davis. If so, he's listed as a quarterback, so kind of like that. Now we've got yet another delay. Or is this officially like a 2-minute warning? Do we have 2-minute warnings?
Oh, yeah.
If it's
Okay.
NFL rules.
All right.
I do enjoy how we pick and choose the NFL rules that we implement.
I know, right? I appreciate it, Billy.
They got teenagers running the clock, so.
Well, hey.
Hey,
I
Look.
mean, I could have ran a clock as a teenager.
listen, we've seen what the Maumelle basketball staff does.
And they're grown men.
They're terrible. Love you, Shook and Hall, but y'all are awful.
Come on, they're catching strays over here on the Kings football, and they that's going to get back to them, and you're going to hear about it.
At one point in time, there was like a second down and like 64 or something on the board.
man.
So,
I
yeah.
wouldn't be surprised
look
if
out.
that happened here.
That one is
Almost.
no. I shouldn't say. I take that back. 1 second 64. They were at the 64-yard line.
Oh, yeah. Okay. We won't see that here. I was about to say, we could easily see a second
Yeah.
64 if they could get the ball on the other side of the 50.
Hey, they've done it twice. Give them credit. Done it twice.
Now, was one of them on a penalty, though?
Probably. Look, they looked really good on their first possession. They moved the ball down the field. They didn't score. They threw the interception on the fake punt.
They moved
but
the ball
They
like
did move. That's been
10
it.
yards down the field.
Since then, it's been
Hey, look.
tough. Hey, look at there. That's
Where's
us.
she at? I don't even know where she's
Oh,
at.
yeah.
Oh, there she is.
Oh, that way, way over there. Hey,
over there.
Yeah. You got to remember, we got to flip the.
Hey, we better have the Chick-fil-A bag getting free.
Free promo.
You better send them a bill.
Somebody went the wrong way, and now stacked up in the backfield on 2nd and 10. No gain, maybe a loss of a yard.
Yeah, there you go.
3rd and 11 now. As we get the dancing out of
23.
how about not Jordan, but Don Bone again.
Don Bone. That's a name you should have heard in the NFL.
Yeah. That is
Or
an
like the
NFL.
XFL. Back in the old XFL
man.
days, you know that, yeah. He probably would have a contract just because of his name if it was still around.
I think, yeah.
We're trying to get to 50 before. Yep.
Hey, look, Justin said he's going to spend second half in his truck. He wants to. He's tired. So he's worked a lot of hours. He's telling me earlier he got here. I said, how you doing? He said, I'm exhausted.
He's expecting to have to work more tonight.
Yeah. Hey, I feel it. Enid, Oklahoma last week for us, and then I was up in Heber for a track meet on Tuesday. That's on top of just all the other actual work I do, and then which is not
Actual work.
much.
Don't. Actual work.
This week I'll be back up here in Conway later this week as I'll be up working the state championship softball. Is it? Oh crap! It is. There's supposed to be tornadoes Friday. Did you see
He's
that?
so busy he can't even keep track of where he's going to be.
Yeah, we do. Hey, get back to the high school side of things. If you are a soccer fan, we'll have the 4A state soccer tournament broadcast across 3 of our networks, as we'll be out at Robinson High School and out at Bauxite as well as Maumelle starting Thursday for 4A state soccer. So I'm looking forward to that.
If there's tornadoes, are they going to cancel them and name them co-state champions?
No, better not.
SEC
Simmons
softball.
got a man
That's a
open.
pass.
Oh, he dropped it, I think.
Yeah, he dropped it.
Yeah, he didn't catch it. He dropped it before he got hit.
Yeah,
He definitely was going to drop it after. So the SEC can name co-SEC softball champions, but we can't do co-state champions?
We've done it during the pandemic,
That's COVID, yeah.
unfortunately. Poor Mills had to split one. Mills and Magnolia split one that year.
Sucks.
Looked like number 17 got hurt on a hit or something.
Yeah, and nobody even knows he's laying down over there. There we go.
I tell you, when I was out, and I got to find out what the latest update. I know that the guys here at the Kings were trying to work out a deal with the joint chiropractic, and we may need to go see the joint here soon. So 4th down and 11. Why can't we let people fight like hockey? I'm with you, man.
Hey,
I
I'm
think
all
that
for
would
it.
be pretty awesome. Keep
Talk
your
about
helmets on.
entertainment value.
Yeah, you got to keep your helmets on, but man, have at it. That's awesome.
Oh,
Hey,
delay a game.
oh gosh.
I think he threw the flag and he waited. He was going to give him a second to snap it. And then he said, all right, well, that's enough. Can the opposing team's coach just say, hey,
Just decline it.
don't worry about delay a game. Just don't call him anymore. We're good.
I don't know. I did a basketball game earlier this year between Robinson and CAC girls, and I'm pretty sure there was a discussion in pregame about not calling a lot of stuff because they let a lot of stuff go. I think he forgot he was supposed to punt that.
That's intentional.
Well,
That's 4th
it
down
was
anyway.
4th down anyway. I think he forgot he was supposed to punt that. As he throws it out of bounds, and
He said, don't hit me this time, please. That's enough.
oh gosh. So penalties decline. And it'll be Kings football. We still got a minute 20 in the first half. Oh man, Doug Walker says we 1,000,000% got to do the championship game. That's a lot of zeros. Maybe a million, maybe 100,000. I don't know. I'm not trying to figure it out right now.
They got that many zeros on the paycheck, we'll do it.
Right.
Hey, I'm there. Hey, let's go.
Well, you still making the same amount.
I'll get one more at least added to mine, right?
Billy.
Yeah, okay.
Billy
I'm there.
Ashley says you guys. Billy Ashley says you guys got me coughing up a lung over here. I'd say that's your trip to the dispensary, sir.
Some mistake, y'all had me coughing up the line. Steve said, that's the dispensary, sorry.
Doug Walker, after I guess the joint chiropractic deal, he said, nope, but after this game, we're going to need a joint. Oh, hey, we got another penalty. Why not?
What?
I don't even know for what here. The sticks still say 4th down, by the way. We got to fix that.
What did he?
I'm going to substitution
Illegal.
infraction on
Oh,
the
come on
Kings.
now. We've talked about them doing that so much, and y'all are going to do one now.
Look, we're trying to pad the stats. We need a few more offensive yards
Offensive,
here.
yeah. They're trying to break 400 for the half, and they would have only got to 398.
They've played on a pretty short field. If they're at 200, I'm shocked. Oh, boy, big
Goes
boy
Bone.
running. Don Bone, left side. Nice cut. Shrugs the man.
Hey.
Inside the 30 running guys over to the 26-yard. Oh, no. Is he down?
Yeah, you can calm down.
Bone says,
He wants
"Feed
it
me."
again. Oh, got another player down.
They can't lose too many now. We may have to call this game in the second half as we got an injured player here for the Saints. Let's just hope he's okay as training staff makes their way out. Again, you don't ever want to see anybody get hurt, and
The Saints used all their
This is, again, these are grown men with jobs on Monday, maybe good jobs tonight or tomorrow. So you want to see these guys get up and get them provide for their families. So.
I promise you that's not the call a manager wants to get. Hey, I'm going to call in sick. What happened? Got hurt in my football game. You're what? I don't know, Mr. Bone, he took me out.
Oh, gosh. I am the answer, says Gold Star for the commentators. Yes, sir.
Just one?
Come on
now.
It's at least 3 because there's one each of us. So I think we each get a Gold Star.
Deserves more than 1 gold star. Never got gold stars in school, so it's nice that I'm getting them now.
You need something to take home and show your wife. Look what I got.
She still won't be proud of me.
Oh, James. Oh, Bones going to. Oh, I thought he was going to throw it. He's going to throw it. No. Bones takes off inside. Oh, my God.
Oh.
Taken down at the 13-yard line. Somebody check that
Now
guy.
he's staring down the ref.
Man.
Coming for you, too.
Lord, mercy. And another first down for the Kings with 39 seconds. Clock stops. We're going to get a timeout, Kings. That's their last of the half.
They may just hand it right back to him so he can score.
I bet they're going to throw it now. They're trying to get. Can't let the clock. They hand it to him and don't score. They might let the clock run out. Throw it up to X.
That's right. I was waiting on Bone to just heave that one. He was setting up for it.
I mean, he got ready to throw it like 3 different times before he finally decided to run.
Oh, see, Billy said, "No, platinum star for the producer." So you said over
here
there,
we go.
I said that.
Here we go. He made that comment himself.
No. And I hand this one away as Mosby cuts to the middle and is taken down close to the 5. They're going to mark it the 6. Clock running.
Get up on the ball. Sign of a well-coached team if you can get up on the ball and snap it this quick. Tell you one team that couldn't.
Hooray, so bad.
And faked it to Bones. James keeps it and 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Give him 6 as James into the end zones. And we are officially at half a hundy for the Kings. 50-0 with 12 seconds left in the first half.
Kings. We got guys that are all tangled up trying to get up off the ground.
Yeah, I think we had a Kings player down still.
Lancel, isn't that 15?
Yeah,
the
it is
big
15. Yep. Lansdale. So
Lansdale.
hope he's Lansdale, something in there.
One of the 7 ways we just said it was probably correct.
Yeah. Hey, look. Ever since year 1, when I just butchered Nico Davier's name for an entire football season and was not corrected until basketball season, I have done my best to ensure that I get names right. And James throws nice catch. 2-point conversion is good. Well, James ripped that ball in there for the 2-point conversion. And just like that, it is 52-0 with 12 seconds to go here in our first half. Kings lead the Saints. And we got a dance party going on over here between the nines. That's Kalen Jackson and C.J. James Jr.
Listen, I circled a team-wide dance party earlier while you were over there talking about something. Before the kickoff. You had about 10 of them down there in front of the benches dancing.
I think, is that 1 or 2? 1 and we're going to have a fight or we got recruiting going on here?
Yeah,
oh, yeah, shaking
up.
hand, dabbing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like the third time number 1's dapped somebody up.
That's a big man, too, though, right there. 25.
I mean, number one was not trying to fight him.
No.
Yeah.
That is, what's that number?
25?
Yeah,
25.
Demijah Newman.
He's one of our low-number linemen.
Yep.
I was going to say, what position he played?
Wherever he wants.
Coach, I'm playing quarterback today. Yes, sir. Nah, CJ's taking his pads off. I guess it's halftime. It will be halftime.
Yeah, CJ, like, I'm done.
Clock in at 8 o'clock.
Line drive kick, returnable from the 20. Okay. We didn't want to get hit again. Just took a knee. He's like, no, done right here. I think you had a better shot returning that than trying to throw it down the field here with 10 seconds, but that's just me.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
Now you got to figure out how to block these guys.
You got to
for
figure out how
another
to
play.
not throw a pick to
Yeah,
Jacaleb, right?
Yeah, Jacaleb Jackson.
Feels like it's October. That's
So first down here for the Saints, and we'll see how this plays out in the second half. But I'm going to tell you, stick with us from an entertainment purpose because, we were told coach is going to go to his truck and we're going to turn things over to the assistant, and he's going to go the entire second half. So
They got 13 out there again.
oh gosh. They can't figure it out because they all got different jerseys.
They got at least 12 or 13 out there right now.
They don't know which jersey comes. This is a special play.
They have more than 11.
If they don't score on this play, they should just pack it in. Sherry Thomas, we appreciate you watching from Texas.
Yeah, it looked like they got. They kneeing it.
Yeah.
Where's he going?
They took a knee.
They snapped it.
Nobody knew they took a knee.
The only guy on the field that knew they snapped it was one who's trying to get recruited. Or did they just call it at halftime?
It looked like they had everybody on the field.
What is this?
To knee it.
Are we trying to fake an energy to get the clock to stop? Ole Miss out here.
Did we have a penalty?
No.
No, but they nailed it.
No, I know, but our official anyway. All right, that's going to do it for our first half of play here from Young Wise Memorial Stadium on the campus of Hendrix University. And we'll be back with our second half of Arkansas Kings football here on the Natural State Sports Network in just a few minutes. Right. Welcome back. We're trying to figure out exactly what our second half plan is. A long conversation with Justin and our officials. So our camera operator is going to go down and see if we can get some information. I want to say a thanks to Kelly Reynolds in the comments for watching from Hot Springs. Thank you. I thought I turned it down and it didn't, but she says number 13. So which 13, Landon Roberts or Zach Arnold, is your son? I have two 13s there. Our officials would be like, that's great. We got paid for a full game and I had to be for half. So our officials make their way off the field, trying to get an update as to what is the second half plan. So as coach.
And then I want Tyrese coming in.
What?
No, Colt, you're already the player of the damn game. Sure. Damn, you trying to get all the work. Sit down somewhere. Hey, what's yours? Hey, score says 0. Come back out 0.
All right, so as you can tell, we had some audio down there from the halftime huddle, but not much gleaned from that. So other than this is a destruction of pride for the Saints team as the Kings continue to assert their dominance here, not only on this game, but the Triumph Football League. So we got 12:14 showing on the clock, on the halftime clock. So we will update you when we get back from the break as to what the second half plan is, if there's going to be any changes with the score as it sets. But for now, we'll take a quick break. So for Jesse Davis, Tyler Chenals, I'm Steve Henson on the Natural State Sports Network. This is Arkansas Kings football. All right, welcome back to Young Wise Memorial Stadium here on the campus of Hendrix University. As you are watching Arkansas Kings football on the Natural State Sports Network. Joining me tonight, Jesse Davis, Tyler Chenault, I'm Steve Henson. And did they just call ball game? What's happening? We're hugging.
I think they're getting ready for. They've
No,
been
that's
talking
39
all night,
again.
yeah.
He's
He's still trying to get recruited.
He's still working the details out. But I believe, did we get any indication? Are we doing running clock in the second half? Is that the plan?
I hope so.
Do we know? Do what? You're going to try to?
Try?
Try to?
What do you mean try?
Push the button. Don't push it again.
There is no try. I got Mother's Day tomorrow.
Although I am with Billy Ashley. He said, I'm ready for the second half. Let's get a hundo. I'm with you. That would be cool.
I'm okay if it's running clock and we get to 100.
Yeah, right.
That's fine.
That could happen.
But I'm off the train if it says regular clock just so we can get to 100. No, we can put 100 on our scoreboard and make you think that's
That's
what we're
right.
at. We're dancing going on down here.
Again, do want to say a big thanks to everybody that is joining us here on the Natural State Sports Network. I hope you have hit that subscribe button. And while you're at it, hop over and subscribe to our other network channels. Maumelle, Sylvan Hills, Robinson, as well as Mills. Did I say Mills, Sylvan Hills, Robinson, Maumelle? There's those four. So, and a couple more on the horizon. Of course, Tyler and I, the voices of the Maumelle Sports Network during football season.
TBD.
And you ain't going nowhere. You know what? You can go back to Robinson. You and Jesse can go do Robinson. But you got to do play-by-play. We saw that with the last time. It's not quite as bad as an Andy or Will play-by-play, but
it was
you know,
okay.
hey, you got us through.
We were playing Watson Chapel.
You did Morrilton once too, didn't you?
No,
I did it with you.
play-by-play.
That's right.
No.
That's right.
Yeah.
You did Watson Chapel. You did the whole shebang that
That's
night.
about no different than what we got right now. I don't know how much play-by-play you've done so far. this
Not a
game.
lot, honestly. I've tried. I've tried. It's tough. I know. You should have seen like the All-Star game we did. That play-by-play was tough because there was no PA. And then you just had like this DJ in the corner playing loud music the whole game. It never stopped. And so that was rather tough. All right, returnable from inside the 35. Oh, my God, what a block. 40, 30, 20, 10, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Give him 6. My Lord, have mercy. Wow. Wallace Foot just took that to the house.
Oh, the clock
aided
has stopped.
by one nasty block. My Lord have mercy. Tyler, draw that one up for us.
What is there? You had one guy that went flying. I don't know.
Did the guy Bone get the block?
I don't know who that was, but maybe check that dude's bones. Man, he seems dark.
All right, here we go. Here comes Bone got that one, and then okay, so that was the one. It just happened a lot. It happened. It seemed like it took a lot longer to happen during the play than it did just then on the replay.
My Lord. So 50, and we do have running clock now. Thank goodness. So 58-0.
I think you can thank Will for that. I'm pretty sure he just told him to keep it going. We don't care what they say down there. We've got it.
Don't even look at Justin. Do not. Nothing he says. Don't do it.
I mean, listen, they were didn't CJ was packing up. They got gonna have a different quarterback during this half. He packed his bag and left.
I was knocking on the window saying, go.
We'll snap this one and hands it away up the middle reluctantly.
Sheesh.
The 2-point conversion is good.
Philip Blackman, 16 maybe. Marked as a running back, but
I'm trying to see who that was that ran it in.
Is that number 20?
We back to Tate again. So Jamario Tate, if that is who that is. His jersey numbers get harder and harder to see with the lighting the way it is. Everything reflects. There's a reason there's rules for that at other levels of football. Because would these pass our AAA rules? I don't think they would.
can you not have the shine on them?
You know, I know they have to have a border. I don't know.
Could you not say it's a gold border?
Maybe so. I can promise you, the Saints would not pass.
No, none of one of their jerseys will.
Jerseys would pass as well as their offense does.
39's jersey would pass.
Oh gosh, 67's jersey,
Yeah,
something else.
I think 67's is like a 7th grade.
It does. It's like what I wore in Pee Wee football back in the day. And that was a long time ago, y'all.
No, when you played your Pee Wee football, it was the shimmels with the holes in them. That's what you wore playing. Come on now. You didn't have a solid jersey until after you graduated high school.
You're right. Come on, 39. You're going to be a king soon. No! Hey, NFL rules. He can stay on his feet. And he does across the 25 and slung down. Oh! No. Spins like a top on his head at the 29. So 1st and 10 Saints. It is 60-0. And
at least he knew he could keep running.
Hey, at this rate, Tyler, we could get to 100 with a running clock.
I mean, if
here's the top spin. Oh, yeah, it's good stuff.
His jersey kind of looks like a Batesville jersey.
Yeah, it does, yep. Oh!
He landed. He was on top of the side of his head for about a half a second right there.
Yeah, that's some awkwardness on the turn of the neck. That's pretty rough.
We've seen that replay more than we've seen anything else all game.
Oh, gosh.
Acrobatics.
All right, so let's see if the Saints can figure something out here offensively. It's been on par with the rest of their season, though, so wouldn't expect it.
It's been on par with the Saints season in the NFL.
Yeah, well, makes me happy.
Going to really be whenever they're trying to figure out who's playing quarterback again. It's going to be what we see next year from the Saints.
It's gonna be right. Maybe they'll go get old Crab Legs back.
No, he's in the running to start for the Giants.
Yeah, anybody could start
Giants,
there at this
they got
point.
8 guys in their quarterback room.
How bad is quarterback play in the NFL right now? That's
if you're not the top 8, it's not very good.
So 1st down, oh boy, over the head, and
He didn't want to.
Stupid score! Come on! Oh, the fall on it at the 12.
Clock
It'll be
stop.
1st and 10 Kings.
It did for a second.
Oh man,
I think the Saints want us to get to 100.
is he asking for the football back?
Is it theirs?
Just the quarterback is following him around asking for the ball back. And you just threw it over his head.
He didn't even want to pick it up whenever it was on the ground. Why do you want it now?
So 10 minutes and counting here, as it'll be 1st and 10 from the 12 for your Kings.
He definitely checks up right here.
Oh, yeah. Somebody did that. Who was it did for the Hogs a few years ago? Wouldn't go pick it up. Oh, no. It was a quarterback in the Super Bowl. Wouldn't make a tackle.
Cam Newton. No, Cam didn't dive
Cam
on the ball.
It was Cam. That's what it was. Yeah, it was Cam. That's right.
Soft. It's all the hats. It's all. Now all he does is wear hats.
He'd rather fight kids at his camp.
Weird.
Yeah, that one on the ground and fumble going to be recovered by the Saints. Hey.
They trying to get 0 back at Sykes, getting Sykes a touch after he had that big tackle on the kickoff.
Yeah, and that play was just off from the beginning, as you could kind of see on the motion. I think, was that Sykes in motion there? Sykes was already past the quarterback as soon when the snap got there. So
you got to remember they're breaking in a new quarterback this half.
I haven't even seen who is the number that we've got. I haven't even been able to look down there in time to see who we've got at quarterback right now.
I think last possession it was 16 who's listed as a running back.
We got a 13 in Zach Arnard. Hope that's not supposed to be Arnold. Arnard. There's an R in there.
Interesting.
We'll figure that out next possession. Either way, Saints get it back, and there goes our chance at 100.
Yeah.
I'm still waiting on my big man touchdown, though.
I mean, Bone scored a touchdown. I mean, he's pretty big.
Yeah, but, he's technically, listed as not a lineman, so.
Uh-oh.
Oh, boy.
He's lucky he threw that. Okay, here we go.
Here we go. Now we got a good one. Boxing now, baby. Get in there. Get that
Hey,
camera
baby,
all up in
yeah,
there.
get that sideline camera.
They stopped the clock.
I feel like they have to.
No, there you go. No, you don't.
Just give us the 10-second count when it's all over, please.
Oh, he still
Trying
wants
to
some.
break this up. They're struggling to get it broke
Go
up.
get you some, man. He was the one that's been dapping him up all game. 1 and
39.
30. Yeah.
And again, if you are a Saints fan who's tuned in, which if you have, you probably haven't liked the commentary much.
You're
but,
probably not watching anymore. Apologize.
Probably haven't watched all year, but I'd love to
Low.
identify the players out there, but the roster I've been given is nowhere near correct. So I'd like to see number 9, Mook Johnson, though. It sounds fun.
Mook?
He sounds like he'd be fast.
He's the biggest dude on the field now. Oh, no, never
They say
mind.
get off.
Oh, man!
He's like, I wanted to play.
What could it hurt to let the man play? Nothing else, throw it up to him. Jeez.
He might be able to catch a ball from this.
Well, here's the problem. I got to be able to block for this quarterback. And why don't we reset the clock? They just-
I don't care.
There's no
We don't
delay
need any more
game.
delay
No.
game. Those don't
They're like,
exist
We're
anymore.
not stopping it for nothing. So I believe that's Ty Simmons still at quarterback, which I'm not sure if they have anyone else. Simmons drops, being pressured. Here they come. Throws it up and going to be picked. No, it's
Oh.
not because it was short in between both guys. And 3rd and 10.
Defensive coordinator down here is not very happy with the lack of effort on the interception right there. He wanted another turnover on the Bucks.
And we got 2 Saints. The 2 Saints receivers are discussing it as well at the 34.
They're giving their own team thumbs down.
That player over there.
Over here.
Watching the game.
I hope he is. Yeah. If that's the player that quit sitting on the bench. If you're watching the game, just say that's me in the comments, please. Hey, we do love, though, our folks in the comments. So you guys feel free to
getting
keep
some-
bringing it.
Buddies to join him now.
Unless our name is Trip Keeter, and then you have to subscribe only to chat.
He said if your name's Trip Peter, then you have to subscribe to be able to chat.
If you're watching the Mill Sports Network, subscribe only. Yeah, subscriber mode only because he can't handle the negative comments. He gets so mad. And so Simmons, was that? Oh, Lord,
my
what
God.
is happening? Simmons is being ridden into the end zone. Forward progress is going to have him out at the 4.
Why are they
39
running?
still running.
Why are they running 3 goes right now? Like you.
That's why they can't get a playoff in time because it takes them 10 minutes to get back up the field.
They're not going. The ball's not going to reach this guy either.
No. Ain't nobody out there can throw it that far. So it'll be 4th down from the 5, maybe the 4. They need the 34 for a first down. No, they don't. They need the 24. I can't even read numbers at this point.
At this point, I don't think it matters which yard line they need for the first down.
The more important piece is the Kings are 4 yards away from a touchdown, and they're on defense.
Oh, gosh. Do you even punt it?
Do they even snap it?
You got 4.5 minutes. If they don't call delay a game, you can chew the rest of the clock for the quarter.
Why would you?
They could take a nap.
Why would you? Why would you punt it? I mean, it's gone straight up every time, and they will punt it. And nice kick.
Okay.
Okay, then. And out of bounds. Look at this. Coffin corners and everything.
Coffin corner right at the first down marker. That's where he was aiming. Thought that was the pylon.
That was the best play of the entire day for the Saints. Congratulations, gentlemen.
Still wasn't a first down.
Oh man. So
I might not be asked back to do this.
hey, that's okay because our next assignment will not be here. Hopefully, it'll be in Hot Springs. What? It could be anything. We could be play-by-play in the Bass tournament. I don't know.
We're doing fishing now?
Hey, we might. Wes has asked us to a couple times.
So do we get on a boat and like follow them? How do we do that?
Heck yeah,
Do
dude.
that. You can get a Starlink unit
Yep.
out on the boat and connect the camera to the Starlink.
So we just drive the boat around the lake, going to people.
Yeah.
You know what? I may be down for that. Get a lake day out of it.
Dude, it'd be awesome. I'd be all over it. I know nothing about fishing either.
At
I'd be
all.
like,
Oh man, that's a good looking brim. I don't know. Oh, he threw it back. I thought that was. That's a catfish if I've ever seen one.
oh, wait, it's an actual cat.
I haven't ever seen one, so I don't know.
And this one away to the left side, dragging Saints with him inside the 10. And it'll be first and goal Kings. I believe that was Jamario Tate on the carry. But don't hold me to that till I can see his number.
And you won't be able to.
I think it's 20. Trying to watch him make his way back into the huddle.
Chris, you might as well just run across the actual end zone at this point.
Don't get her hit.
They're not moving that fast.
You act like they have a plan.
They don't know where they're going to end up.
The sticks are wrong again.
Oh.
We have flags.
At least the clock didn't stop.
It is first and goal, correct?
I don't know.
I don't either. Stick says second. That kid likes the number 2.
He's been like flipping it. He hasn't even used his hand. He's been trying to flip it, just moving the
reach it.
stick.
That's the kid that was running clock last time.
He's too short to reach it.
Boy, now there's some of us aren't very tall. I don't know what you want him to do about that.
Oh, man.
Yeah, and he's about my height. It's not fair.
And then we'll hand this one away to the receiver.
Oh, I thought he was
Sweet.
about to. Ooh, I thought 20 was about to kill a guy, and he missed.
Hey, at least we have figured out it's Tate out there again. I still feel like he's really dark. Do you not feel like that's really dark?
And what were we talking about? What's dark?
The camera. I feel like it's too dark.
Oh. Yeah. Oh, now it just got worse.
He's going the wrong way. There we go.
Okay, it's like we got the LED lights so we can fluctuate.
Now pitch this one. Tate, 10, 5, running through guys to the 2-yard line.
That's the right guy to be behind. Bone.
Bone.
Yeah, that's the right guy to be behind.
Yeah, that's a good wingman out there for sure. We got a Saint wobbly, gets up without a helmet. That man's got one heck of a receding hairline as he makes his way off the field.
Thought you were going to talk about the bald spot. So we can't talk about bald spots right here. Y'all had me on camera. What was that pregame for what the Robinson game? Oh.
They pitch this one. Tate into the end zone. Touchdown Kings. And 66-0 now as they do stop the clock with 27.8. Let the sucker run to the end of the quarter.
I had to make sure that I didn't look down during the pregame of Mom LP Robinson because it's going to be shining. I just need to shave it off.
Hey, you going to go to Highland Park with us?
Hold on. We ain't got this kind of budget to have 50.
Yeah, we all going. This is a team build.
You're buying me a plane ticket?
Nah, man, you hopping in the Pathfinder.
I got a job I got to do on Friday. I can't. If you want me there, you got to buy me a ticket for after school gets out.
All right, fine. We'll get that
First class?
That Bruin private jet.
Hey, okay, let's go.
You just said, and you said we're
Nah,
He's in trouble.
I'm not in trouble.
In trouble.
And this one up the middle. Go, Don Bone. No, that's Big Man. Who is that? Is that Bone? Please be Bone.
That's 25, I think.
I thought Bone had red gloves on.
That's Demaja Newman with the 2-point conversion. And now it's the end of the quarter. Now it's the fourth quarter.
Didn't somebody get in trouble last year for saying a school too early?
yes.
Who?
Don't remember who
Did
it
Tripp do
was.
it in basketball season? Yes, at Bills.
He said something about Central being on
Oh,
basketball.
that's
No, he did that at Robinson in the football.
But he was saying that they were going to have Central.
Oh, I don't know.
Chris did.
That was Chris. That's right. Yeah. Look, man, I'm confident enough, but you know,
Oh yeah.
I mean,
Said opening
listen.
on Monday.
All 36 of you watching. Don't tell nobody.
Who is it?
If they caught it.
I ain't saying right now. I'm keeping it to
I'm going
myself.
to say it's the Bruins.
Something's brewing.
Traveling to Highland Park.
Yeah, something's brewing.
What
Good-
team?
good
What team in
coffee.
Arkansas is playing at Highland Park next year?
There's good.
There's not many teams that can afford to go to Highland
Listen.
Or
There
that
is,
have a private jet.
there is great coffee in Dallas, Texas. That's all I'm saying. And I hear there's a couple really good coffee shops around Highland Park High School. And there's gonna be a Friday night in August that you might, in September that you might want to just, go down and watch a team that never punts.
Highland Park never punts.
I don't know. Ask Jerry Jones.
Hey, maybe he'll be there. Y'all need to see if he can come on. Get a guest spot
Oh,
on
that would
there.
be awesome.
Would it not? You would get some views on that one.
What is going on?
It's
The
even
lights
darker.
are on, I promise.
It looks like you have, like you're playing in the parking lot whenever you just have the lights, the one light.
Oh, no!
yeah.
Go! 45!
He can't.
Yeah, it's not an onside. He can't advance it.
Well, it still technically wasn't onside. The kicking team can't advance the ball.
Can they? Can
No,
they not? Okay.
nuh-uh.
Oh,
You still get the ball since it bounced off one of them, but you can't advance it.
I'm about to say, we've seen a little
He
bit of
said
it
it's
all.
not an onside. No, we didn't kick it slow, but it still ended up being an onside kick.
The NFL should look at that style kick. Hey, they gave him the forward all the way up here to the 42.
Maybe I don't even know the rules.
They gave him the advancement.
The
Ricky,
thing is, whenever we watch games on Sunday, none of this stuff happens.
ever.
So it almost went completely dark.
At this point, it might
How is
just
the
go
camera
dark.
even videoing that dark whenever it's
No,
not
no, it
even
will.
that dark?
Because he's got the iris too high. Change the. Oh my gosh. I'm gonna have to go out there and teach these fellas how to use a camera. Where's Kerry Rotnick when you need him? Excuse me. I thought Emil had it figured out down there. Our producers left, by the way, so.
We don't even know. There's no scoreboard.
Nothing.
There's no anything. And if we touch anything, we'll probably get in trouble.
Hey, it's still way too dark.
Well, that's as bright as it's.
Did you check the gain on it?
The gain, the
gain.
loss, the whatever.
Across the 40, a lot of room to run.
Watch out, ref.
30, 25, 20, and going to be dropped inside the 20 at the 17-yard line.
Go check it.
Oh, my gosh.
You know how to run that camera.
I do, dude, whatever. Watch this.
Oh, gosh.
All right,
What
Tyler.
are we supposed to do now?
Hey, Jesse, here's your big break, bro.
I guess here we go. Okay, yeah.
You're trying out for that not to be named school that they were just talking about.
What's that? 1st and 10 on the.
Yep.
Was that 19?
No.
18?
17.
17,
I'll give
yeah.
them the 17. Somebody's at quarterback, somebody's at running
It
back.
looks like they have X back at quarterback. Hand
16.
it off to.
Who's that?
Ooh.
20.
I can't see the numbers. I guess that's the reflection. The reflection.
I can't see it on the screen either. 20-something. And guess what? His hair's in the way.
Oh yeah, he can.
That looks better. No, that's worse. Now it's better. Oh, whoo.
Oh,
There you go.
we got like a 2nd down and 4. Let's see. Hands it off to number. Running through everybody.
5.
That's an easy touchdown.
Okay.
Okay.
I thought he was going to dive in that spot. Rashid Monica.
That's Rashid Monica for the touchdown.
I thought he was going Superman in there. Yeah, look, you can see everything now.
Okay, yeah.
Better?
Oh, yeah. It almost blinded us for like a second.
Yeah, sorry. I went a little high on the game.
We're up to 74-0. Okay.
We're at 3/4 of 100. So, breaking news, Steve did know how to work that camera.
That's shocking.
Hey,
Easy 2-point conversion.
shout out to Matt Johnson and M&M Productions.
So that's 26. 26 ain't even Deontay Newman. He's a lineman, according to the defensive roster, not on the offensive roster.
Billy actually said, "Dang, solar flare." I guess that was in response to the gain killing.
Yeah.
Hey, look, there's been some weird stuff going on. My GPS has been all kinds of jacked up as of recent. I was driving to Hot Springs the other day, and it said I had 20 miles to destination, but I was a minute away.
So were you driving to Hot Springs or are you in Hot Springs? It sounds like you were already there.
I did get to go to one of the coolest properties I've ever seen, though.
That's a
Look
beautiful,
at
beautiful
that.
view. That's why you live in Conway,
Look at that. That is something else.
not Sherwood or whatever.
Hey, I might be moving closer to you, sir. So you just
Close enough.
actually, I guess it would probably be further technically. Is it 70? Oh my gosh.
Yeah, you missed a couple touchdowns.
I wasn't even gone that long. What the heck happened?
Just a touchdown and a 2-point.
Like, I love it though. We're 24 away from a hundo.
Got a couple more Kings down here that have lost their shoulder pads.
I am the answers asking for 22 at running back.
Oh yeah.
I hope not, because I don't have him on the roster. You have to tell me who he
Look
is.
at him. He's right here. You can see him. He's got here the red sleeves.
With the-
We can't see him on our camera.
Please do.
He's got the number.
Yeah, I don't have a 22.
Oh,
Hey, onside?
What in the?
that wasn't even onside. That was backwards. He kicked it down the line.
Did we do that on purpose?
It definitely looked like it. He was looking this way. They're trying to get to 100 is what they're trying to do.
Yeah, they are.
Get another try, I guess.
Listen. Tell Kristen to ensure she's at a safe distance. But if they keep going for 100, it's going to get nasty down there on that field.
I don't know. Number one's not playing anymore, so.
I don't care. If you're a Saints player and you watch this team trying to get to 100,
If I was a Saints player, I wouldn't have played the second half.
as a Saints player, I'd have called an Uber for getting a bus.
Again,
Is
I
it-
got a job to go to. Like it can only go so far.
I have a question. Did we not pay for all the lights? Like, is it not dark at midfield?
You know, they say that you should never see shadows on a field.
Yeah, well,
whenever they're
this guy
playing.
on the end from
But
the
there
50.
are shadows everywhere. But they say I saw a picture sometimes shadows on a basketball court. It's like you know you're in a rough spot whenever there's shadows on the basketball court.
Green Launcher says 76-0. What?
Are they just gonna take the? Can you do that? Can you take the ball right there? Or are they just making up rules?
Kyle, I don't care if the Hogs are getting murdered 12-0. You should be watching this.
Yeah, you don't want to be watching that.
What is the score now? That's what I saw.
I don't know that I want to know.
They're almost like mercy rule.
Oh my gosh, that would be embarrassing. Now, we have got the longest break in history. I don't know what this conversation's all about. We're still trying to figure out what to do about that kick. How do you spot this one?
We scored 2. Razorbacks are coming back.
Let's go.
Never mind. Wahiva just struck out.
Jeez. No aloha today.
And
They,
they're gonna play Tennessee next week, so it's
Why
not
so
like
far back?
they're going to be so tired by the time they
I
get to
don't
the
know.
line of scrimmage.
Like, that's not even where it went out of bounds. It went out of bounds at the 35 where they kicked it from. So like they gave them 3 yards. What penalty gives you 3 yards?
Alex down 12-2. Yikes. And they got to get some runs here because they are in the 7th, aren't they? Yep. They got to get another run or that one's over.
I'm surprised they do mercy rules in conference play.
They had to start saving pitching. Hey, here's 39 as they hand it off around the left. Oh, my.
Oh.
Somebody took flight, but 39 takes
Hey.
flight.
There was a shutout, and he is not happy about it at all. This team just tripled their scoring on the season.
I'm going to give you a hard time over this one, Justin. Y'all gave up the only touchdown this team going to score all year.
They tripled their scoring in one
Hey,
play.
he's got a UAPB jersey on.
I told you it wasn't the Saints jersey. It was something. Go back and we'll
Oh, that's crazy.
That is nuts.
look. Check the chest plate. Yeah, that's UAPB right there, baby.
I hope he played
That's
for him.
crazy.
That's the one that he got to take home after he graduated. Or he didn't get to take home, but he did take home. There's a reason his name ain't on the roster. They don't need nobody to find him.
If he'd have been one of the ones that had run in late, man, I'd have for sure been like, I'm surprised he's not wearing a UCA jersey. Look at this alignment. Oh, no. Oh my God.
Oh my God.
Get down, Simmons.
Stop. Just stop.
Yeah, they got an injury on the field.
Ooh, they ought to. There should be. And again, we're not laughing at the injuries. Like, oh my.
Look at, they had nobody on the left side of the ball.
No,
right
that's what I'm saying. That formation was wild.
there.
like
There's nobody.
They had 10,000
There's
pounds
nobody
in the
on this
middle.
side of the field.
What were they doing?
They're trying to reverse
Oh.
the guy that's hurt. Okay, if we get it again.
Run that replay back.
The guy that gets hurt, they're trying to get it back to him right here. He comes in motion, and he's trying to come back, and they're going to pitch it to him, and they don't get it because somebody gets in his hip pocket and goes with him.
Oh
All
gosh.
the blitzing.
Oh my Lord.
And then, unfortunately, he's the one that's on the ground that was hurt afterwards.
What are we doing now?
I wish we would have got coach throwing all of his papers up.
I know, man.
You tell Justin we need to be paid for every point.
Tripled their scoring in one play because we tried to onside kick. That's karma, right? You're trying to onside kick it to go for 100. Now you let a team put up 6 on you. Hadn't scored an offensive point all year. Maybe 39's new to the team. Maybe he hadn't been on the team all year.
He just got recruited from UAPB. They had them better NIL deals over with the Saints.
He in the stands and he said, "Okay, let me play tonight."
I saw these guys. I'm a lot faster than everybody out there. I could do something.
Halftime,
I can score that one touchdown.
This is our
came in from halftime and said, "Let me play, y'all."
last kickoff was a touchdown.
We got Kings players leaving, by the way. I just saw a couple players going that way. they got to make it.
Where'd they even leave out of?
They got to make it to clock in time.
It's 8:20. Depends on where they got to go back.
All right, so we're under 4 minutes at least. There's that.
Yeah, the big difference here is some of the players on the Saints team look like they're in my 8th grade science class.
Yes. Like, look at
Some
these
of
guys
the,
on
some
this
of the
end.
people on the Kings team looks like they are.
Oh boy, this is a touchdown.
Oh, that's a football.
no,
No, I
it's not
thought that was a flag.
Oh, boy.
Bones
40,
got himself another body.
30,
Oh my God.
10, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
This
Give him
guy's just
6.
running straight with him. He's not even trying to get closer to the ball carrier. He's just trying to outrun him to the end zone.
I'll take my roses. Now I called that one from the 40 while he was running sideways. That was awesome. And now we're at 82. They got some work to do for 100, though.
Listen, we're not going to kick it off by the time that clock's empty.
They shouldn't.
It's dark again, Steve. I don't know what happened to your camera.
Tell him to Iris. Yeah, should help it.
Iris +8.
Not Zoom, Iris.
Who is Iris?
That's what I said. First time. There you go. It's brighter now. Oh, little hot, little hot.
I like it.
So we'll go for 2 here. Have to if we're going to get 102 scores after this. Uh-oh.
Oh, there was a
And
big guy.
keeps it up the middle, and 2-point conversion is good.
Oh. Did you see that push? Like he wanted something. And he's like, you did not move. I'm fine. I don't need any of it. Made it change his mind real quick.
And the answer, running like Forrest Gump. That's great. He kind of was. He just kept running. Unfortunately, they locked the gates down there, so he couldn't have kept running unless he jumped the fence, which would have been pretty cool to watch.
Bones, what you doing, man? He taking his time.
Dude's tired. You see, he's been working now. He's
talking to. Come on now, your head shorter than he is.
He has had a ton of Trip Keeter's favorite meal.
Oh, he's trying to go back. Somebody's still talking to him.
He's had a ton of Trip Keeter's favorite meals, pancakes today.
but they've been. He's flipped those pancakes.
Yes.
Like they come up off the griddle and landed back down on the other side.
Yeah, we got to watch Bone here.
He told him, "No, I got it. I got it."
On this kick, this is about to get fun.
All right, watch for number 5.
Watch
Watch number
what's about
5.
to happen.
Watch number 5.
Oh no! Look out! He takes a knee.
Listen, he was arguing with 5. I thought he was about to just run straight at him and nothing else was going to matter.
I want to say that I think that was his plan all along, and then at the last minute, he's like, maybe I should tackle this
I'm going to
dude.
be a better person.
I can't make it this obvious.
I give you credit there, Bones. I know what you wanted to do.
Because he inserted himself on that kickoff.
He said,
tee.
no.
So 37 seconds as this one mercifully is about to come to a conclusion. As your Kings will improve to 6-0 on the season.
Oh, there goes another one home. I got to go, Coach.
Maybe you just had to go to the bathroom. Saints may not want to snap it again.
I don't.
Might be best for their health.
They've just taken knees every time they touched it since halftime, except for the one play.
And that will do it. So that will do it. As the Saints throw in the towel, ask for mercy, and this one's all over. Final score: your Kings win this one, 84-6. Yes, that is for real. 84-6. Utter dominance here at Hendrix at Young Wise Memorial Stadium. And we appreciate you guys joining us here for the Arkansas Kings on the Natural State Sports Network. Let's say thanks to our camera operators, Anal Warner, Kristen Henson, and on commentary we got Jesse Davis, Tyler Chenault. I'm Steve Henson. Thank you, Will Watkins, for producing. We'll see you guys on the next one.